Hey guys, welcome to Turbo Nerds, a Dungeons and Dragons stream. My name is Greg, and I'll be your dungeon master. Special shout out to Alarasaros1 for your stream donations last week. You are still the top donation giver. Last session, our adventurers journeyed through the city of Gracklstugh, taking in the new sights and sounds of this strange underground civilization. The massive cavern, lit by the fires of forges and the constant sound of hammer and anvils ringing, was enough to drive some people mad. Tasked by the Keepers of the Flame to find the mysterious messenger of the Grey Ghosts, the party set out. After several dead ends, the party discovered the abandoned Dark Lake Brewery. The floor stained with the blood of some of the previous occupants and the vats lying cold and dormant greeted the party as they entered the massive distillery. After a short battle with a mimic disguised as a large cask, a rumbling and shaking in the pipes heralded something terrible. A jet of black, viscous ooze, darker than night, shot from the pipes and wormed its way around the distillery, corrupting everything it touched. Unholy red eyes pierced the adventurer's soul and broke their sanity as the demon lord Jubilex appeared. In a flash, the monstrosity was gone, leaving only an echo of its madness. The party then ventured back to the Blade Bazaar to discover a scene of utter madness, shopkeepers and merchants acting in complete insanity. With a guttural roar and the crashing of tons of stone, a two-headed giant rampaged into the bazaar, tossing away stands and durgar as if they were dolls. The party fought the giant, killing him only to discover another gentler giant appearing in the wake of destruction. He thanked the party for helping them end the rampage of his kin and escorted the party across Gracklstugh to the Cairnworm Caverns where the giants make their home. After speaking with the High Stone Speaker and listening to his cryptic riddle, the adventurers are out on another quest to escape Gracklstugh and get out of the abyss. All right, so here we are, back in the abyss. You guys are still in the Cairnworm Caverns, and the Stone Speaker is still right there in front of you guys. He gave Lars a crystal about the size of his arm, pretty big crystal, and told you guys a pretty cryptic riddle. And here you guys are.
Could you repeat that riddle?
Yep. I can actually, yes, repeat that riddle. Let me find it for you.
And then I want to ask that dude if he, I'm like, hey man, you like to party?
We don't party. We only speak to the stones, he replies.
I mean, like, do you like to have like a little beverage while you speak to them stones?
Yes, we enjoy a nice fresh glass of water from the lake every once in a while.
All right, I think this is our last class.
To repeat the riddle, we are going to... something evil stirs in the Underdark. The rock itself cries in pain and horror, and a madness creeps from the blackest depths. Pay heed to the signs surrounding you. A cave with two faces, rock devoured, and the land overgrown. The pebble believes itself flesh. The earth rejects its wards, and the tunnels shake in fury. By these portents you shall know of evil's presence and of evil's face. That is what the stone tells me. And you guys listen to that. It is currently just 4 of you. It is Lars, Tutsosa, Glinlar, and Dalkland. Of course, Smoke is still with the dragon. And Enyo, you guys don't know where she is at right now, but she didn't come to the caverns with you. You guys also have baby Zex, our cute little skeleton companion. He's sitting there holding Lars' hand, looking up at him. Okay. And you guys also have the halfling Fargus Rumblefoot and his handle companion Ember.
There's like another giant there, right?
There are several giants, and then you hear more roaming about the cavern. There is the High Stone Speaker.
Mr. Straight Edge over there.
Mr.
All right, so I'll ask one of the other giants. So I'm like, hey, do you guys drink? Do you guys like mead by chance?
he is a much younger giant, and he kind of understands what you're going for. He says that they don't really indulge in stuff like that. They could dull their senses to the stone, and that's all they care about is listening to the stone.
You guys are lame. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
We can always persuade them. Still, well, I can try.
I mean, if they don't like mead, they don't like it. You know.
Yeah, how would they know?
They just told us.
$50 tip from Alara Saros. She wants us to fight a dragon for her birthday tomorrow.
Oh gosh.
Happy early birthday.
That's
Happy early
doable.
birthday.
Oh, you know what? No,
Happy
it's
early
Namine's
birthday.
birthday. It's Namine's birthday
My
tomorrow.
birthday.
Oh yeah, guys. Also, you might notice a few layout changes. If you look up at the top, we have a follower goal and a sub goal. We up there. Yep, right above Lars. We have 109 followers, and we would like to double that. And we're gonna give you guys a month to try and fix that. With our new followers and our new subscriber goals, we can start more streams a week and start bringing you more content each day. So tell your friends about us, share in your groups, like and comment on all of our stuff, and get out there. So thank you. All right, so what would you guys like to do? You're in the Cairnworm Caverns. You have a lot to do.
I believe that we should go and collect smoke. The more people, the better.
All right.
Yeah, we should go check on our boy.
Hasn't been,
Fight that dragon.
much.
I mean, you know how
More
cats
people?
are. Like, if you're gone for like 5 minutes, they think it's like 10 years. He's probably like super sad.
All right, you guys leave the stone giants and you meander your way back towards Themberchout's lair. You walk back past the Keepers of the Flame, and they greet you as you walk in, and as you make your way down the winding caverns, starts to smell like cat piss again, really bad. And you get in there, and you are greeted by thousands of cats just walking and kneading their paws all over the dragon, and you see Smoke. He's underneath one of the massive paws of the dragon, kind of looking strained, and the dragon is just petting him slowly. It's like, oh, my favorite kitty. this big kitty pleases Themberchout.
Yeah. So Lars is like, hey bud, how you doing? You okay over there?
You notice he's missing his right ear, and there's a patch of fur on his head that's now just white.
Oh.
And
Front
he
row
quickly-
Joe, thank you for the follow.
quickly tries to get out from underneath this dragon foot, but it doesn't work so well.
Oh my god.
Not gonna lie.
I'm like, hey, what'd you do to our cat friend, dragon guy? Like,
Nothing. I love
he had
this
2
kitty.
ears last time we were here, man.
No, we
Like,
didn't.
What don't you lie to me?
He brought me a defective kitty, but I love him all the same.
I'm not a great guy, but I'm definitely against animal violence. Like, it's not cool. Thimberchild. I call him Thimberchode just to see if I get a response.
Ow, ow, he's squishing me. Ow!
Glenlar's gonna kind of step up and be like, listen, we need his sense of smell to help us with this mission.
All right, he is more worried about the mission that you guys are on than he is playing with his favorite kitty, so he lets him go. And
Scary.
they don't let make sure that a hair is not harmed on my kitty's body. Bring him back to me in one piece.
I jump right into Lars's arms.
Drop you. I'm like, bro. I mean, come on.
Get me out of here. Get
Bounce.
me out of here. Get
And
me out of here.
as you jump up into Lars' arms, you notice that there's a tiny baby skeleton holding his hand. It kind of looks like your old pal Zexon, but as you look down at him, he looks up at you with 2 hollow eyes, and he's like, "I am Zex."
I'm like, yeah, I know, bud. Like, it's cool.
This is
All right.
right now. This is just too much for me to even mentalize. So I'm just like, I'll deal with this in a second. Who's that, by the way? The other new Anyway, let's go. I'll get it dealt with. Oh! Don't forget my. And I jump out of Lars's.
I mean, I dropped you because
Yeah.
boundaries, but so you can get up.
Better. I jump back up and I run up to the dais that the dragon was sitting on, and I grab this metallic object and I stuff it under my. You notice I'm wearing a leather cloak now. I'm not wearing my courtier's tunic anymore, and I kind of stuff it under the cloak and I just. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here.
All right. Yes. The dragon's like, goodbye, kitty, kitty, kitty. You hear him rumble as you go back down the hall. All right, you guys have left Themberchild's lair. As you
I always
guys
feel like I need a shower after talking to Themberchild. Like,
as you guys are leaving the lair, you guys see Inyo fly up on her broom. And
Oh, there you guys are. I
We
went
had to
so
get the
many
cat.
places trying to find you guys. I don't. So, I have an idea. Are you open to ideas right now?
Sure.
I mean,
What is it?
depending, like,
I jump off of my broom and walk over to Zex, and then put Zex on top of my broom.
he hates flying. He's afraid of heights.
And it's fine.
he doesn't get a choice in this.
He's
a
my
girl.
baby. It's fine.
That actually Dex?
Bash Bros 2, thank you for the new
Don't worry
sub.
about it.
I would like to have revenge on baby Zex. And I found the perfect areas for us to go and destroy all of the Darrow. But also, we might maybe find clues on where the dragon egg is if it's there. Because, I mean, think about it. That'd be a perfect place to hide the egg if it's in the Darrow area because they're fucking crazy. And why not, right? So, like, what's up?
All right. As you guys are doing this, the halfling that has been with you for so long, he's like, well, it sounds like you guys are going to have lots of fun and potentially get killed, but I actually have a meeting with somebody in the Blade Bazaar. And he lets you guys know that he's going to meet with a jeweler merchant named Yulsa, and she is responsible for setting up trade caravans to the surface. And he would like to leave, since he has finally exceeded his lifelong dream of finding the tomb of Kahim. He wants to get out of here and go back to his home of comfort. So he will see you guys later, or probably never.
Before you go, I have a question for you, guy. Can I have your candle?
He says, you know what? Sure, why not?
Yes, candle.
He's like,
Thank you.
All right.
I bought this guy.
Inyo is officially a Pokemon trainer.
She is collecting
She's
all of them.
all
Gotta
these
catch 'em
critters.
all.
He tells you that he bought this candle at a novelty shop in Baldur's Gate, and he just bought it for a few pieces of gold, and he doesn't really want it anymore because it's not as big of a boon as he thought it'd be in the Underdark. All it does is attract more predators than it does ward them off. And the candle looks really sad that his master is leaving him in the hands of such terrible, irresponsible people like yourself. But
Whoa.
you know,
Wow. I'm the
Hold
only
on.
terrible one of them. And it's going to me. It should be only sad for
Calm
me.
down. I'm gonna go with the halfling because
Yeah.
I still have this like trade deal that I need to work out.
you do. Nat, awesome. Thank you for the host.
I really
Guys.
want to RP some economics and stocks and bonds and all that. So I'm gonna go with him and maybe get some more info on this guy we're hunting.
Yeah, people come to our channel for economics and stocks, so you're about to please a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're not here for the crafting and trading minigame, I don't know why you're.
All right, so Fargus Rumblefoot meanders over to the Dark Lake District, and are you guys following, or would you guys like to hear Enyo's plan first?
Want to hear Anyo's plan?
All right.
Elkline wants to leave the Underdark.
Well, eventually we will, but first we need to have revenge.
He is very conflicted.
Okay, so this is my plan. I'm gonna find the highest place on my broom, go with Dirty Mike, Mr. Baby's X, and my candle. And we're gonna just hang out on the top of the highest area. And then I'm gonna send my broom to get the next 2 people, whatever that equals less than 400 pounds. They'll bring you over to where I am, and then I'll send the broom back to the next people. And then after that, you can look where you want to be set up or attack from. I will ice knife to get everybody all like in a rage and also hopefully kill a bunch of people at once. And then you guys can either use my broom to jump off from a height and stab or whatever you want to do. And then we can just massacre the entire Darrow district and just revenge. And also look for the egg. And also our
Larasaurus 1, thank you for the new sub with Twitch Prime.
Real quick, did Lars go with the halfling?
He did,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
He decided to leave.
Dalkan definitely followed Lars because he looks the strongest in the party.
All right.
That's right. Dalkin doesn't know about the new appendages yet.
No.
Because Glenlar hasn't revealed them
Just-
yet.
To Dalkan, you look like a weird fish.
He is a weird fish elf thing.
The Lars in this one.
Glenlar is gonna kind of look at Enyo and he's gonna say, I think this is a wonderful idea, but I think we should definitely have everyone on board for it first.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. My best is my friend left, so I can't obviously do that now.
Oh, I mean, like, we're definitely going to commit some war crimes.
Definitely.
But, like,
Clearly not now.
this was obviously, like, a low-hanging fruit from the DM that we have to take. I'm just saying.
But
But, like, war
first-
crimes are happening. Like, you know, for all of you who do not want the trading and crafting minigame, like, war crimes are coming.
That's the DLC.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop on my broom with Baby's X and the candle on Dirty Mike and just go over to where Lars is and
All right.
An interesting
have
menage.
the other
And-
people with me. if
in
they
in
wanna
that
ride.
while she's doing that, Glenlar is gonna kind of just fly up into the air with his magic flying boots that he hasn't
Right.
used.
You're basically Loki right now with your flying, so it's
Right? Yeah, so we go to Lars.
Gotta bring the kitty back. All right. So, you guys.
What's up for war crimes?
Everybody drop a paw if you want war crimes. That's what we're here for.
I mean, this is going to happen regardless if chat wanted it or not. Just
Yeah.
I think
$100
Rachel
tip
wants it.
from gift to the party, Namin999.
Oh, thank you.
Aw, no way.
Oh, no way.
Look
You
at that level
amazing.
up.
All right, so what
Yo.
are we going to use that for?
That's a good question. What are we going to use that for? We already have to fight a dragon. It's a good.
I mean, I'm all for a level up.
Yep.
Same.
we will do a level up at the end of this session. You guys will be at level 7 by the end of today's session. Thank you for the
Nice.
$100 tip.
Jeez. You
Yes,
guys are
my
amazing.
girl. Fight three
Fight
dragons,
three dragons
at
at
once.
once. Oh my
Ah!
3 dragons at once.
See,
Three
no.
three fairy dragons at once. So as you guys get to the immersion district, you're following the halfling Fargus Rumblefoot. He pulls up to a larger building and walks right in. As you guys follow him, you find a female Durgar, and she's talking to a bunch of other Durgar. Those of you that speak Undercommon, you know that she's setting up trade
So
routes.
all of us.
All of you,
Nope,
yeah.
not me.
Well, Stool is constantly like farting
That's true.
Yeah, it's still-
translation cloud.
yeah.
For Lars.
Yeah. And yeah, she is giving them trade routes to Blingdenstone, Menzo Baronzon, Neverlight Grove. She goes on for about 5 minutes before turning her attention to you, and she asks what she can do for you.
So I saunter on over, and I say, like, an enterprising beautiful young lady such as yourself might be interested in a proposition that I have for you.
Oh, and what is that proposition?
Well, I hear that there might be a bit of a demand, but no supply for a tasty, intoxicating beverage that is no longer being produced.
You see a glimmer in her eyes, and she's like, "There is indeed a need for that. It's such a shame that clan went and got themselves executed by the Deep King, and liquor was banned in Gracklstugh because of it. Is there any way that an outsider like yourself can help us?"
Well, hypothetically, of course, I might have a solution to your problem.
Okay, go on.
I mean, again, hypothetically, some friends and I may have allegedly come into possession of a certain recipe. And we also, again, this is all theater of the mind, may have also brewed up some samples.
Allegedly.
All right, she asks you
Allegedly.
to come into her office in the back.
I do.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Same here.
Before Lars goes, I grab him. I'm like, "Hey, do you need backup? Are you good? You good?"
That's a
I mean,
17.
I'm not gonna turn down my ride or die homie over here.
All right. Well,
Right.
my dead thralls and
I
whatnot.
mean, you always bring an Inyo to a non-Inyo fight. That's how we get.
All right.
That's how we.
Right? That's how the old saying goes. Yeah.
Perfect. Nailed it.
All right.
So I'm gonna follow Lars and what's her face.
All right. Those of you that follow into the office, as you go in there, she locks the door behind you.
Wait, with our insight checks, did we see anything suspicious?
With your insight checks for Tutsosa, you find that she is genuine in wanting to do business, although she is very wary because to be in possession of such an item is dangerous in this area.
I mean, I'm not saying we have such an item. I'm saying we might have come into possession of.
We might know how to
Small
use such an
chance.
Yeah.
The government to put you in.
This is all wild speculation right now.
Wild speculation. Of
Yeah.
course.
We may know how to get you.
You can't
in
prove shit.
contact with such an item.
Duncan will walk behind Lars into the room without saying anything or asking.
Yeah, Glenlar follows. 'Cause
All right.
Just following.
She wants to know what you have and if it's worth pursuing a deal once the door is closed.
Okay. So we may have the recipe for the Dark Lake mead.
Dark Lake Mead.
Yeah, Dark Lake mead, and also have produced some samples for perusal, so you know we're not fibbing. And you're a mover and shaker. I mean, like, you have the supply routes, stuff like that. So, like, what would something like that be worth to you?
She wants to taste the brew and see if it's genuine first.
I give her one bottle.
All right. She picks up the bottle and she throws it at the corner of the room. And as she throws it at the seemingly just wall, you see it stop in midair, and a Durgar that was invisible in the room pops the top off of your brew and starts drinking it. And then he passes it to the left, and they keep passing it to the left and drinking until 10 other invisible Durgar are present in the room. And they're like,
And Durgar.
they say, yeah.
All right. Lars is not into voyeurism, so he's going to need any other invisible Durgar to stop being invisible right now. This is not cool.
It's her and 10 others. And they're like, yeah, this is legit stuff. She nods at the approval, and she's like, we can work out a deal. She lets you know that now is a really troubling time. All of her routes to the surface are canceled because her caravans have come up missing or destroyed. and even the roads to Blingdenstone, Menzo Branzon, Neverlight Grove, and any of the other Underdark cities are perilous right now because of demon attacks. And she does have something that you guys could help her out with. And she'll take your deal if you can help her out with something.
Is it?
I want to hear what this totally not a side quest is.
Tatosta's intrigued.
She pulls out a bag of coins and puts it on the table, and she asks you guys to look inside.
I'm like, maybe Zex should open that bag.
Can I do an insight on that bag?
It looks like a bag.
Could be a mimic bag.
Could be a mimic bag. $50 tip. Thank you so much, Alara Saros.
Hey.
Thank you.
She wants us to fight
Thank you.
another dragon.
All right. I'll just open. I'll open
Look,
the
there's
bag.
too many dragons.
two
There's like
s-
3 dragons now.
2 smaller dragons.
All right.
I can't seduce every single one.
You
But
can
could
try.
you imagine if I succeeded on all of them? We would almost all have dragons.
We would never have to
Yeah.
do another fight. Like,
literally just be like, dragons, hello, yes. Flame them, please. Thank you.
I'll just go ahead and open the bag. I'm gonna take it on good faith.
All right.
Oh.
Well, it explodes. No.
Fuck you, Greg.
You see a bunch of random coins in there, like gold, silver, and copper. If you guys would like to, you can make a history check on some of those coins.
Ooh,
absolutely make a history check on those
I am
coins.
proficient. It is my job to.
+0.
Lars is like,
I did not
"Gold,
study in school.
Gold.
2. But Lars did better than
He just
you.
like bites it with his teeth just to make sure it's actual gold.
Gold
Gunnar
presser.
apparently really didn't study in school.
Gold presser's living up to his name.
All right, so Gold Presser, you kind of know this offhandedly because you're from the Underdark. However, these are surface coins. You see some from Neverwinter, some from Baldur's Gate.
All right. If they're from Neverwinter, I would like inherently know what those are.
Okay.
Like I'm from the north of the Sword Coast.
But
Is it?
she lets you know that Mr. Slim Papa, thank you for the follow.
Hey,
Yeah.
in the middle of this, I would also just like to recast reanimate dead or whatever that spell is, so that we don't lose baby Zach.
Okay, Baby Zex is
It's been barely
Back.
any time, just so
I don't need you to RP
Back,
that
baby.
incantation.
Yeah.
I mean, has it been almost 24 hours?
No.
No?
not really, no. But
I mean, okay then, but like, I don't know, so I get paranoid, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm just gonna look at baby Zach, and be like, I'm not losing you a second time. And I recast.
Guilty.
Uh,
You're my boy, Blue.
You're my
I'm
boy.
gonna just recast anime dead.
One for the homies.
Boop.
So for a minute of this conversation, Enyo is just speaking tongues at this little skeleton.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, she's like, these are surface coins, and they don't usually make their way down here. She lets you know that some of her mercenaries have confiscated these off Darrow, and it seems the Darrow are getting an influx of surface coins somehow, and she wants to know how, because this is in direct competition with her business.
All right, so we're gonna need to do some enhanced interrogation techniques on these Darrow before we kill them.
She
Sounds fun.
lets you know that there is a messenger named Droki that frequents the Blade Bazaar. He's hard to spot and even harder to catch, but he's been the one that's been paying with these surface coins. And we've tried capturing him. We've had people lie in wait invisibly, but he always gets by us. Like, if you can bring us this Darrow, dead or alive, it doesn't matter. We can figure out what's going on.
Is there something he usually like shops for in the bazaar?
No, he appears randomly and he gets back to wherever he's going even more randomly. You can tell it's him. He wears a large, wide brimmed, floppy hat that has 2 Displacer Beast tentacles sewn to it. And
Okay.
he's always running around with a giant hourglass around his neck.
Well, Darrows are insane.
Hmm. I sense some time displacement shenanigans. All right, so how much coin is like in this bag? Like equate it for me.
It's about 100 gold, and she gives it to you as a good faith payment that you guys can do business later.
All right. So how much would she give us per bottle of Dark Lake mead?
She'll give you twice the going rate, which is gonna be 2 gold per bottle, and she'll do a just basically like 10-15% equity of every bottle sold. You guys will get a cut of it.
Okay. All right.
Shark Tank shit.
That sounds fair. So I guess we still have to go find Droki, like the ever elusive Droki again.
All right.
Trim too. I can just cast him. Hold him still.
Is there maybe like an employee or like maybe like some hired muscle she can give us that like knows what this dude looks like and can spot him on site?
She lets you know that all of her people are busy arranging for trade caravans out of the city. However, there aren't very
caravans
many.
That aren't running.
The ones aren't going to the surface. They're going to other cities.
Okay. All right.
She lets you know that there's very few, if any, Darrow ever seen in the marketplace, and you'll know this Darrow when you see him.
That seems unreliable because any Darrow seems like the perfect person just killed.
Okay.
That is true.
All right.
Especially since I just
like can I call like a party like huddle real quick? All right. So like we huddle up. I'm like, yo, can anybody cast message? Does anybody know message? No. All right. Well, fuck that
I'm
plan.
a killing person. I'm not a messenger.
All right. War crimes it is.
Thank you.
I guess we'll head over to the
Darrow.
The site of our impending massacre. I don't know what it's called.
For the foreshadowing of my background, you mean?
The Darrow we're looking for appears in the bazaar.
Yes.
Okay, so should one person stay in the bazaar for any Darrow that may still be here?
It's a good idea. Who sucks at combat?
Physical combat,
Smoke
I would
with his
say
one
I'm.
hand.
All right. I mean, like you're like a tiny person. You could probably like stay hidden pretty good. Like maybe you should just like hang out and keep a lookout.
I could. 1 second there, Lars. You can now hear me in your head.
So when I was like, can anybody cast message? You didn't think to be like, no, but I can speak to people's minds. Like, all right, Mr. Psychic guy, come on, you like keep up with the conversation here.
It's only for a limited number of hours. I'm still talking right to your brain.
Yeah, I'm just like screaming at you with my like. There's like a vein like pulsing because like I'm just picturing myself bellowing at you as hard as I physically can.
At this moment, as we're all kind of huddled up and everything, Smoke kind of just takes this metallic object from outside of or from underneath his cloak, and he stares at Enyo right in the face as he pulls it out. And he slips it over the stump of his left hand, and he kind of locks it into place. And as you see him doing it, you see it's a finely crafted mithril cat claw. And
is this when the 80s guitar riff starts playing?
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Alara Saros, thank you for another $100 donation. But only if we sing.
Oh, we gotta sing Happy Birthday. I bet.
It's no longer copywritten.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say.
Yeah. Yes, it became.
We will have to
public
find
domain.
an alternative.
Now,
I'm
do we
pretty
want
sure.
to use
Let me confirm.
her Twitch name or her actual name?
Well, that's a long name to say during
Her
the Happy
actual
Birthday
name is
song.
her actual name is Nolina.
Melina.
Nolina.
Oh, this
yeah.
makes me. I wonder if there's like an actual Dungeons and Dragons birthday song.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool.
Don't die on us. In the next quest.
The music and lyrics are in public domain in Europe, in the European Union, and United States.
Oh, that's good.
Just have Baby Zex do
All right,
it.
guys. We're gonna have to do this all on the same time. So who's
Oh,
ready?
God.
Who's ready
Gotta
for a
count.
happy
Sounds
birthday
terrible.
song? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear.
dear.
Insert name
No.
here.
Insert name here.
Happy
Happy
birthday to you.
Hey.
And man,
Probably would have been better around at the
I
same
I
time.
haven't had enough alcohol.
I mean, we're really
like
good at
all
killing
offbeat.
things.
We did it, guys.
We're not bards.
We,
No,
Look, I'm not
we
gonna-
killed the
I-
bards. The
When
When
bards
you
are
ask
dead.
a hobgoblin to sing to you, you get what you get. Just
Uh,
saying.
It's a snake lady too.
Also a half
Alright.
manta ray person, so like
That was great. That was great, guys. Back to D&D. None of us are
Right, so Docklin is gonna be lookout, and he can like shout into my brain.
Yep.
He can do the brain talk.
Yeah, he can do the brain scream.
So yeah, I guess it's time, like transform and roll out.
All right.
I don't remember where this Darrow
Go.
City is supposed to be.
Team. All right. He's supposed to be in the Blade Bazaar.
Go Team Venture.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, go team.
Where we are.
Yeah, something like that. The 2 fingers.
All right.
There.
Yep, it's right. It's right over here. Boop. All right. As you guys venture to the Blade
What?
Bazaar, we did.
Yes, we were here.
Oh, I thought we were going to the Darrow City.
No.
Only
Okay.
one person
Yeah,
stands
like
in the bar,
Docklin
and
is
then
supposed to
rest
look
of us
out
are going
at
to
the Blade
Darrow.
Bazaar, and he's
Yeah.
gonna like shout into my brain
yeah.
if he sees this guy, and then like we're gonna go commit war crimes.
Yeah.
All right. So Docklin waits at the Blade Bazaar, and you guys all go over to the Darrow district. Let me move you guys.
It's gonna be a really intense combat, and I really hope we don't die.
Is there some rocks in the
I'm gonna
Blade
be-
Bazaar?
Sniping the entire time, so I definitely won't die.
Is there some what in the Blade Bazaar?
I'm gonna
Rocks.
try to just swoop down and
Rocks.
pick some of them
Yeah.
up and just drop them.
Okay,
Rocks
so
everywhere.
what is the highest building in the Darrow district?
I get advantage for stealth and rocks.
Okay, all right. Well, I has a plan.
I mean, I
I'm
already
gonna need
had
you to.
it, but, you know.
We
add to it. Add
we
to
need
it.
some information. I mean, like, don't worry, we're gonna murder a lot of people. I got
Love
you.
it. As long
I
as
got
you
you.
can.
Pretty
But
sure the Darrow are
we-
gonna be happy about it too.
We
so I think
do
we're good.
have a mission, and so like maybe we should, do a little Kansas City shuffle. If you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, but this sounds like a whole lot of nonsense when we can just kill everything and then find the clues afterwards.
I mean, yes, but if we don't know where Droki is, like these people might be illiterate for all we know.
So we should just kill them because.
Well, we need like at least one person that we can question.
Okay, how about this? I can hold person spell them, and we
Okay,
can just hold
alright, word.
that one person.
I can command.
I can just grapple them.
Is there like a?
Yeah,
All
but
right,
then
so
that limits you.
okay,
right?
Oh,
so
no, it
I'm just
doesn't,
like
and
I'm gonna use
so-
my mercenary, like expertise of battlefields. Greg, describe to me the place that we are about to commit an atrocity upon.
All right. So it is tons of little hobbled up houses. Probably nothing higher than 5 feet off the ground. They look like little holes dug into the cavern wall.
Okay.
Trash litters the street. Rotten food litters the street. Darrow twitching erratically, stabbing their best friends, or speaking to themselves in the corner litter the street. You guys can take the broom and your boots of flying and go up to the stalactites that are up top that hang down. They're about
Yeah.
150, 200 feet high.
Jeez.
All right. Is there like a position that we can like funnel people towards us? Like an easily defensible position?
Well, there is a large metal and wooden gate right here. And that separates the Darrow district from the Durgar city of Gracklstugh. It is always guarded by about 10 stone guard that you can see. Some might be invisible.
Okay. So maybe we should funnel them towards the gate.
Sounds like a good plan.
So if we get them too close to the gate, will the guards on the other side try to fight with us, or no?
They will definitely defend themselves and defend Gracklstugh.
Okay, so should we also try to get the guards to attack with us as well then, since might as well have more arms?
So they won't really help you guys if they know that you're doing this to start some kind of race war. They hate the Darrow, but they realize that there's about 10,000 more Darrow than there are Durgar, and so they don't want to start anything. They just want to keep them as second-class citizens living in their squalor till the end of time.
But also, the guard lady did tell us that she wanted them all dead.
Yes, she did.
All right.
Okay, so can I go and try to talk to the guards real quick?
Sure. You walk up to the guards, and the sergeant of that specific gate approaches you.
What?
He asks you, "What is your business over here, Drow?"
Wow. First of all, half drow. Second of all,
I mean that you're still like, if like a drow is like 300%
Shut up,
better
Hobgoblin.
than a dwarf,
No one
you're like
asked.
200%.
Hobgoblin.
Well, I mean, hey, let's not.
Hey, you started it.
I prefer friends.
Well,
Like, we don't have to
right
bring
now
race
you're not
into
being.
this.
Right now you're not being. Anyway, Mr. Guard, I'm hoping it's a Mister. You didn't say gender, but I'm gonna say Mister.
Yeah, female dwarfs have beards too. No, it is a he.
Okay, great. My companions and I are planning on ridding you of your nuisance that is across the way. Would you perhaps like to participate and also perhaps relieve some stress by participating in this venture with us?
He lets you know that he would love nothing more than to kill Darrow until the hypothetical sun sets. But he's under strict orders from the Deep King to keep the peace, and until the Durgar have a large enough army to march in there and clear out the Durgar, or declare out the Darrow, they're going to keep the peace. And he suggests that you leave before he executes you.
Oh, okay.
So, first of all, you're not gonna do that. Second of all, what I'm hearing is if we get enough people to come to the gate, then you will be forced to help us. Is that accurate?
I wouldn't try it, Elf.
Again, half. So. Also, can I can I use my persuasion to try and maybe convince this salty little guard?
You can, yes.
Okay, great. Where's my mouse? I don't know. There it is. Found it.
Can Gwendolyn just menacingly stand in the back with his arms crossed and then with his tentacles around him crossed as well?
Can I cast again then if that's the case? If she's helping behind, or if she's helping behind me?
Intimidation?
He's not really. He's still not really interested in helping you, and he calls the other 9 Durgar up to him with a beckoning of his hand, and they start approaching you guys with their spears.
And then
Okay.
just shakes his head and he's like,
Okay.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Let's all calm down. This isn't going to help either one of us. My drow elf self, as you pointedly said. So we're just gonna toodaloo away.
Thank
you all
you.
have a wonderful day.
For the $120 tip for a new magic item for everybody. We will get that at the end of the session.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm going to go on my broom and back.
Nalina.
Yep. You guys are going to be so overloaded with magical weapons by the time this campaign's
Yeah.
over.
I mean, we've
You
already
haven't
talked
given
about.
me my last
Yeah.
one from last session, so
We said fuck the attunement rules for this campaign.
Right?
Well, also
Did we really?
we also talked about like the more OP we become, the more
The harder.
More
OP
OP our
everything else
encounters
becomes,
become.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Tarask that you promised us this session.
There will be a Tarask this session.
Oh. It'll just be off in the distance.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're just gonna let it go. It's
Grazing.
gonna go attack this. It's
I
gonna
need a-
attack the
I need a
surface
new
world,
hat.
and be like, nah.
I need a
It'll-
Tarask skull.
It'll be grazing or whatever it is Tarasks do.
Sleep underground until they're awakened, and then they kill everything.
All right. So yeah, that encounter with the guards just happened. Dalkland, you in fact see that exact Darrow. He is running through the Blade Bazaar. He has boots that look really nice on him. He has a floppy, wide-brimmed hat with 2 tentacles on it hanging off the edge. And he is just running through the bazaar. Let me see if I can find a picture of this guy for you. There we go. If you guys look on your screen, you'll see this little feller.
I love his hat. I want
Yeah,
it.
that's a cool hat.
And he runs right in front of you, maybe 3 feet in front of you, and he has this little quick little what is it called? What did I say? Yeah, you know what, I forgot. Hourglass, yes, sorry. Got so tongue-tied right there. He has an hourglass hanging from his neck. And you speak under Carmen, correct? You're a gnome.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Very
just
gnomish.
he's running. You hear him muttering. He's like, I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. And he just runs, and you just see him disappear through
Oh my gosh.
the
Didn't have an
people.
opportunity to do anything when he ran past me.
You did not. And
Damn
if
it.
you were to reach out and grab him by the collar, you would feel your hand go right through his body.
I was going to try to cast a spell. That's what I was going to try.
You can try and cast a spell if you would like, yeah.
I would, yeah. I'm just going to roll my psychic talent. Okay, I'm going to try to cast suggestion.
Quick question: where's Dalkan's icon?
I'm in the
Way
Blade
over.
Bazaar,
Oh,
all
okay.
the way up
so,
the coast.
Way far away from
very
us.
far away. But I can't. Potentially, I could still communicate with Lars.
He's by the burned down tavern.
It's on the other side of this rock. Yeah.
No, that's the burned down brewery.
Oh yeah, the tavern. Yes. Yes. Try to cast suggestion on the thing.
All right. What is the
14.
spell DC? All right. As you cast suggestion on him, you see that it has no effect on him whatsoever. And you can go ahead and make a Arcana check if you would.
I shall.
10. Very good. You're not entirely sure why your spell didn't work. But you are able to speak into Lars' head if you would like.
I do. I'd be like, Lars, I spot that Darrow, but he seems to be unaffected by magic.
So this Darrow is a god.
He's a god.
He does have a really nice hat.
He must be a god. Only gods have nice hats.
So true.
The bigger your hat,
That is true.
and the bigger your pauldrons are, the more important you are in fantasy.
I mean, that's like hobgoblin culture, bro. I mean, like the reason I have this dragon skull as a pauldron is to show how important I am.
Oh, I thought it was a helmet. It's a pauldron now.
No, yeah, it was always a pauldron.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. So, you hear that? You hear that?
I'll convey that
screaming in your head.
Not screaming. It was gentle.
I'm just like the return is just like really loud. Like I don't know how to use a phone. So I'm like, can you hear me? Is this thing on?
Yes. I can hear you fine, Lars.
I tell the party that stuff.
All right. What would you all like to do with this brand new information of your Darrow sighting?
Did I see where he went?
Yeah, you see him going into shop to shop, and it doesn't look like he's staying for longer than a split second. And he does have a satchel on his side. It looks like he's looking for someone or something.
Can I try to mage hand and grab that satchel?
You can, yes.
That's...
All right.
My mage hand is invisible as well.
Oh, all right.
From my telekinetic feat.
Oh yeah, telekinetic is a nice feat.
He freezes as you pull that satchel off his body, and it starts floating away. And he is normally crazy, wild, insane eyes. He starts running after his satchel. Like, no, need the satchel, I'm late.
I'm gonna bring it towards me and then try to talk to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure it's floating higher than he can jump as well.
All right, so he runs up to you and he notices you controlling it. He's like, "Give satchel back, gnome."
I have a proper position for you, Droki.
And he starts hissing at you. He's like, "Give satchel back, gnome."
I will, and I dangle it a little bit closer to him, but still out of reach.
You
just have to follow me.
Cut you into pieces. I will. Give it.
So he's Yoda now.
He speaks crazy, kind of like Yoda.
I'm trying to figure out how I can. Because the spell didn't work on him. I have a satchel. This is gonna be. He seems to be crazy.
Seems to be crazy.
I'm gonna head towards that the lady we were talking to earlier with a satchel, while having Droki.
All right.
I'm gonna start running.
Go ahead and roll initiative as everything around you becomes completely black as he casts a spell of darkness on you both.
It was nice.
On us both. Oh, he might have magic.
Okay, so while that's happening, what are we doing?
You guys are heading back towards the Blade Bazaar. It's going to take you guys probably like half an hour to get there.
Fuck.
Are we all? Okay, so it's just okay.
Wait, how do we know that he's about to fight, though?
No, you just know I found Droki.
Lars.
Okay.
At this moment, you know I found Droki. I haven't told you what else is going on yet.
Right. All
I'm
right.
just gonna.
Oh no.
Well, I rolled a 17 first, but he's still faster than me.
All right. He is going to run up to you, and he's going to start stabbing you.
Okay. 16 AC.
All right. His first sword hits you with a 23.
Ooh.
My word.
All right. And it does 13 points of piercing, and you need a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Oh, wrong button. Here we. Nope. That's Dex. Oops. So
Unicorn
let's go 14.
Thank you. All right. You feel like his blade is poisoned, You take 5 points of damage. Thank you, Alara Saros, for the $12 tip and some more rerolls. You take five poison damage.
That's 2 rerolls.
Okay.
And his second attack. Oh, button. A 22. Again, you take 13 points of piercing damage.
Calm down, Greg.
And can you make me another Constitution saving throw?
You have to roll. You had to roll twice above my shield, didn't you? Shield spell. 16.
All right, you take another 5 points of poison damage, and
I fall unconscious and drop the bag.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Okay.
You.
Combat is over.
I guess we never took a long rest, huh?
No, I have 35 health normally.
Oh wow.
That didn't work.
Did
So
we take a long rest?
he picks up the bag, and you take one failed death saving throw as he kicks you in the nose, breaking your nose. He's like, "Stupid gnome, don't have time for you. I'm late. And he picks up the satchel and he starts running back.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Sounds
Jesse's gonna
good.
die again.
And as you
Yeah,
guys,
rerolls. So
You have 2 rerolls.
all right, go
But a
ahead.
natural one will kill you.
Go ahead and make me 2 death saving throws as the party advances towards you.
yep.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
fast.
You
There's
good?
one success.
1 and 1.
Yep.
How did
Wait.
we all end up back here? I never said I came back.
It's just-
Did you all just drag me when I wasn't paying attention?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we were
I
like,
just
hey,
grabbed
plot is happening.
Okay.
He needs to go.
All right.
Look,
one
I just
more.
want to kill Darrow. Okay,
more,
not
Mr. Dogwood.
one, but all.
Oh, can I? Can
Oh,
I
Alright.
that's a barely
So
pass.
you guys get back just in time to see Dogland picking himself up off the ground. It looks like he's been stabbed several times in his stomach and chest, and his nose is broken. And there is no
That's-
Darrow to be found.
So Lars runs up and I grab him by the shoulders and I start violently shaking him. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, is it non-lethal damage?
It's non-lethal shaking.
Glim,
I mean, I didn't say
gonna-
that.
Glimmer's
Lars is
gonna-
probably not smart enough to understand. He's like, he's literally like, what happened? Like, I have not noticed anything that's going on.
I
gonna-
try.
Glimler's gonna kind of like, just kind of push Lars back a little bit. He's gonna hand the gnome one of his.
I do 5
Potion.
bludgeoning damage.
He's gonna hand the gnome one of his potions of healing and say,
Put
"Drink
the,
this."
put the cookie down. All right.
Well, you're not attacking with advantage, so 13 miss doesn't go through my AC.
So there you go,
Oh.
Jesse. You
Really?
get a potion of healing.
Oh, thank you.
Drink.
All right, so I take the potion of healing. I'll drink that first, and then I'll tell you what happened.
All right.
But is it 2d4 plus
Yeah.
1?
You
Yeah,
Make that potion.
something
Oops.
like that. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 2 from. Oop. Yay. Nice.
Look at that.
Nine,
Look at that
9
10
whole
That's
points.
9 hit points back. Nice.
All right. All right. So, anything you'd like to say, Gio?
I'm the cleric. I was like, damn.
Well, yeah, I look pretty messed up.
You took my job with that potion.
We don't need
I
you
still
anymore.
only ha-
we
I have-
we have drinks that do this.
I have 9 hit points.
I'm gonna scare at you. You be fine.
I'll reach into my mundane bag for you.
All right. Well, while Smoke is reaching in his Monday bag, I will inform the party what happened. I tried to take his bag, and then he flew into a fit of rage and attacked me when I tried to lead him to the party.
Are you like experiencing any other emotion, or are you just like out of it, kind of thing, or are you just like very calm about it?
I think a little bit agitated.
Can I cast calm emotion on him?
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
I pull out a bright, shiny apple and I hand it to you.
Oh,
And it is the brightest, shiniest apple you've ever seen.
yes, being from the Underdark,
Underdark,
we don't
yeah.
usually have apples, so I'm actually very thankful for that apple. Thank
You're
you,
like,
Smoke.
what is this? And he's like, it's an apple. He's like, an apple? Our apples eat people.
Oh my.
You're not thankful whatsoever. You have no emotion. What's
Oh,
that for?
does it? Yeah. Actually,
Can I? Hold
Yeah.
on. There's not like I wish
Yeah,
there was like,
fail.
I wish tracking was a skill.
Like survival.
for rangers?
No, I mean
Yeah.
just like in general. Like I feel like tracking should be a skill.
You guys don't really need to track anything because you guys still see this Darrow darting from building to
Oh, he's
building.
like literally. So I thought he was long gone. All right, I want to
Yeah.
start. I want to start following him.
All
Yeah,
right,
same.
Cast blood puppet on him.
you can try. Yeah.
Please.
Get
Please.
it, girl.
Jesus.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check to see what kind of spell he's trying to do?
I would also like to do an Arcana check.
Oh wait, it's not a spell. It's an action.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Well, that's
Well-
a pretty good Arcana check.
Yes.
Two really good Arcana checks.
No, that's my
That's
charisma
charisma.
saving throw.
Oh. Why did you roll a charisma saving throw?
Because he's doing blood puppet on me.
I thought he was doing
No, he's
blood
doing
puppet
it
the other
on
guy.
Darrow.
He
All
left.
right. Well,
Unless Droki is here.
yeah,
That's what
Droki
great. He literally just said he's like.
Oh, sorry, I'm not
bouncing
paying-
from place to place.
Ishmael
Sorry.
Geminius. Thank you for the follower. Yeah,
I'm-
he is actually still here, running around from building to building, and you
Oh.
all see him with his hourglass dangling from his neck, and he's like, "I'm late for a very important date. No time to speak. I gotta go. I'm late." And he's just
I run
running.
Can I cast entrapment on his ass because I'm tired of this?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
Well, okay, so all right, hold on. So
I
Geo
told Lara-
did channel divinity blood puppet. What happens?
Nothing seems to happen to him whenever he does
Okay.
that.
I did tell Lars that a spell didn't seem to work on him earlier, and I will
Alright.
inform the party as well.
Okay, so like spells don't seem to work on this guy.
Yep.
Can I have my familiar fly after him and try to go through him?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Well, he does that. What happens?
All right, your familiar flies straight through his body, and seems like nothing happens.
It's an illusion.
The only thing that seems corporeal on him is his satchel.
Can I
Alright,
have
how
my familiar try to take the satchel?
Yeah, go ahead and instruct your familiar to do so.
I instruct him to do so.
All right, as he flies, he goes through flies right through the satchel again, and the Darrow is like, "Stupid bird, get away!"
Okay, so I want to know why Mage Hand, which is a spell,
Interesting.
worked, but no other spells work.
It is very interesting, yes.
Go
'Cause
ahead.
a spell is a spell.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check if you
Yeah, I want to know
people
too.
would like to know.
That's
I rolled a
Yeah.
2.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna roll it.
Want me to roll another?
10.
Hey,
Was
So
that
it's got a 19.
was that original Arcana check smoke for figuring out why magic didn't work against him?
Yeah. It was,
Oh, yeah,
I could
okay.
kind of recognize what was going on. Yeah.
You notice that sewn onto his hat is the tentacles of a displacer beast. And you know one of the properties of the monster, the displacer beast, is they project their image a few feet away from where they actually are.
Oh.
So, in other words, if I had
Oh.
entangled it, it probably would have got everything. But because you guys literally made me fucking hold
Well,
on.
now that we have to RP
This
what
is
we
why-
know
this is
when
why
we
you
know
don't stop me
things.
Yep.
from doing stuff.
Well, now that we know, do the thing.
no, I don't
thing.
want to.
All right, well, fine. We'll figure out
No,
another
shut
way.
up. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Do it.
Only if you want to, though.
Okay. Well, I like sort of want to do it.
All right.
I sort of want to do it.
Well, I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
roll that hit die.
I'm gonna, but it's not hit die. It's just displaying stuff.
All right. You cast entanglement on that little Darrow boy. He needs his strength. And he passes it with a 15.
How?
Are
You
we
know
trying to
what?
hit this guy?
Wait, what?
or capture him.
Where is he?
He's
can
around
you do, like,
us.
a little blinky thingy on the map for me?
I can, yeah. Not that it matters because we're not doing
Yeah,
grid.
we're not to scale.
You're not to scale right now, but he is,
Okay,
right?
so like he's
Say, hey Lars, how fast can you move?
Really fast.
Paste on you.
I'm like literally the fastest hobgoblin on the planet.
I have
on you.
there's his madness kicking in.
I have
Yeah.
tobacco.
All right, so now he kind of realizes that you guys are trying to capture him, and he seems like he's gonna run. So everybody roll initiative.
You bet.
Alright.
Glenlar's definitely gonna chase him.
Oh wait, I almost did the thing that I should not have done. I clicked on that fucking thing. Roll 20.
There's
Shit.
8.
I literally have my token selected. All right, you'll have to add me in. I got a 21.
You can roll it again and change your number.
Roll
Oh,
again
man.
and just change it just arbitrarily. Like, yes.
Well,
I
take your first. Well, you take your number. You take your first number. It's easy.
we should
Alright.
just go by our ages just continuously.
There we go.
Oh, 27 initiative. Nice.
No, you suck. You're so young.
All right, Lars, you are the first one.
How do you get a 20 again? God damn.
Hacks.
All right, so
The damn displacer hat.
let me think. Let me have a little hobgoblin think here.
I wonder if I lost my telekinetics with Lars. Let me check.
All right, so in lack of being able to because we've already proven that if I just swing my sword at this guy, I won't touch him. I won't do anything, and I can't grab his bag because only Mage Hand can grab the bag for some reason. So I use my action and I shout. I'm like, "Hey, chill out. We just want to talk to you, and if you talk to us, I'll give you a couple of bottles of Dark Lake mead for free."
You're just yelling this in the middle of
Yeah, I
a
mean,
crowded bazaar where that particular meat is
they can't
outlawed.
prove this. They can't prove that I actually have it.
All right. He looks you dead in the eye and stops for a second. He's like, "Fuck you, you stupid orc!" And he turns around and starts running.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
All right.
no.
As my bonus action, I fly into a rage.
Okay. And you have an action too if you'd like to do that. I'll let you take yelling at him as a free action.
All right. Hold on. So based on what we have found out through the party's Arcana checks, do I know if a magical weapon will be able to hit him?
You don't think that a magical weapon has anything to do with?
All right. Well, I'm a raging. Where is this dude?
He's right here.
Oh, that's him. All
Could
right.
it be
So
30 feet, 40 feet?
I have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, I know.
30
I'm
feet
gonna
away.
I'm gonna run over
$22
there
tip.
and I'm gonna hit him
Nice.
with the Dawnbringer.
Okay. And you have disadvantage on this roll.
I'm attacking recklessly.
Okay. So it's just normal.
15 and 12.
The 15 hits.
Yeah. So if it actually connects, 12 damage plus 15 radiant damage. No, wait, it's two-handed, so 15 damage and 4 radiant damage.
All right, he seems very badly hurt, and he's like, "Stupid orc with your bright sword! How dare you!"
I'm like, if you call me an orc one more time, I'm literally gonna fucking kill you, dude.
All right. On his turn, he is going to reach down and tap his boots. And as he taps his boots, he says some nonsense magic word like "shmidubajong," and you see him bolt 60 feet away. And you see that his boots are glowing gold.
I'm gonna take
as he
that
starts
attack
to
of
run.
opportunity.
Go ahead.
I'll also make that check.
The prone check is on
Roll-
attacks of opportunities for you.
Yep.
I don't think so. Let me make sure. Okay, it is. So
So if you hit him, you can knock
yeah.
him prone.
All right.
Are you
So-
still attacking recklessly?
Of course.
All right.
Why would I do anything else? 21.
That hits.
So you're gonna take 8 and then 7 radiant damage and make me a. I think it's a strength check. I want to say DC 15.
He passes with a 17.
God damn it, Greg. With your rolls today.
And he like puffs out his cheek like this and sticks his tongue out. He's like, "See you later, slow orc." And you see him disappear another 60 feet.
Oh, he's dashing. Oh my god, he's so
I
fast.
need to turn off.
All right.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did you do anything for little Zex for his initiative? Or do I need to do that?
He'll go on your turn just to make it easier.
Yeah, he'll go on your turn.
Okay.
Okay,
so I'm sure.
Dalkland, it's your go.
All right, so he is now he's 120 feet away from Lars, which I was near.
No, he's only 60 feet away. He doesn't get a double movement.
Well, if he moved 60 and then dashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
I thought that was his move. All right.
Now he has a 60-foot movement with his shoes. You would assume.
Oh my god.
His shoes.
Oh my god, shoes.
Can I just throw my scorpion at him and just be like, Scorpion, get him?
That's a very far throw.
Just tie your scorpion onto like the end of a bow and arrow and shoot it at.
Yes. Just like have him attached to the ice knife and just like go. Be free.
Actually, what's Smoke rolled an 18. He's next.
Oh yes, he did. This thing never shows. Smoke, go ahead.
He didn't click his token when he rolled his initiative the first time.
Smoke, it is your go.
You're muted. You're muted.
You're muted.
John, you're muted.
Smoky smoke. Muted on
There
there.
you go.
There we go.
Yes.
How far away is he from me right now?
He is 150 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna step 30 feet forward, and then I am going to cast. I am going to cast.
Fireball.
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna need you to also roll for any collateral civilian damage.
Hey Lars,
That
Are you
14 just barely misses Smoke. But I believe you have some more rays.
He casts it at second level. Yeah, he has 2 more rays.
Hold on one sec.
That hits.
Nice.
You hit him square in the back, and it hurts him pretty bad, but he keeps on running. And you have one more.
Mm-hmm.
That one misses, falling harmlessly into one of the legs. Would you like to do anything else with your turn, Smoke?
I'm going to use my feline agility to get another 30 feet closer to him.
All right. Go ahead and move your token, sir. And Dalkin, it is your go.
How far back am I from Lars? And
You're
subsequently from
you're
30 feet?
30 feet back, yeah.
Gosh darn, 25 feet of movements.
Those stubby gnome legs.
So I'm
Do you
just
want to ask
gonna,
me a question, Kimmy?
Oh yeah, I was just asking if you were the one that was keeping track of all of our rerolls and stuff.
Yes, we have, I think, 4 now?
The 4 for each of us, right?
Yes.
Or okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure that I had that correct. Shankier.
all right. So I'm going to move 25 feet up, dash 5 feet to stand beside Lars, so I'm 120 feet away from the stupid Darrow.
All right.
And I'm going to use some sorcery points to quicken spell to cast Scorching Ray as a bonus action
All right.
at 3rd level.
Oh, natural 20.
All right.
Hells yeah!
Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage and double it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I still have spooky
Spooky.
damage.
Spooky fire.
Oh, that's a terrible roll, though.
Yeah, much spooky fire.
That's 1. I got 3 more. 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 3 more casting at 3rd level, if I didn't say.
So what? So the first one would be 14 damage?
No, it's 7.
Well, yeah, but he said double it.
Well, yeah, it did roll double.
Oh, so your dice rolls just suck. Okay.
Yes, I rolled a 4, a 1, a 3, and a 1.
Well, the 18 and 17 hit, so that's good.
Yes.
All right.
Oop.
You see him as he's running. He's over here, and at this little junction, you see him attempting to move a stone out of the way from a larger stone. And go ahead and tell us how you kill this small little Darrow with your scorching rays.
Well, I channel my psychic vengeance into the scorching rays, and they all fly, striking him in the back simultaneously, except for the one I missed.
Okay.
Yeah. It hits above him.
Yeah, he lets out a screech and he just explodes. And he's just laying there.
And then Dalkin does a little in the air. So he jumps like a foot
Dalkin.
in the air because he's only like 3 feet tall. Yeah.
Proud of
All
you.
right.
Gives his hat, and I start running.
Can
All
I
right.
get on the room and then like go towards Dulcan and grab his hand while it's up, and then just kind of like drag his ass towards the dead body
Yeah.
and at the dead body? Okay, let's do that. Where are you? I forgot which one your character is. Okay, yeah, that one.
I'm the gray gnome looking thing. And then we fly over to the body.
Oh, the dead body. It's over there.
Oh, baby's X in the candle.
Let's all go to the body. Let's all
No,
go
the
to
candle
the body.
and baby
And
X.
baby
Why can't I
X.
control them? I need them.
They're
me them.
Pokemans. You
Give
need to
me
let
them.
her control her Pokemon team.
Why can I only control Dirty Mike? I don't like it. Let me control all of
Yo,
my
Dirty
babies.
Mike is like the greatest of all of us.
No,
and
but
Yeah,
he
you
is.
respect
But I
him.
also need to control the other 2. They're my
Mhm.
babies. I have many babies, but Dirty Mike will always be number 1.
That's the way it is.
All
But
right.
also, this
I take
is
his hat.
done, let's go murder everyone else. You know?
So what do we find on this? So a little bit of RP. He called me an orc, so I'm definitely gonna desecrate that body. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that up to the imagination of the chat, but like it is definitely NSFW.
I'm gonna pull you back after like a second of witnessing what you're doing.
So you get a full second of hacking
Whoa.
into that body with
Yeah.
your.
I'm just
holy
saying,
Holy
like
sword.
a full
Let's
second of
simmer down
desecration could be
It's-
like
Yep.
a whole lot of desecration. Just
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're good. We're good. We're good. We got this.
that body is right desecrated.
It is.
Good job.
It is
We're good.
broken.
Let's go.
All right. So,
How magical is that hat?
pretty magical. On his body, you find a singular gold piece, 10 silver pieces. You find a spell scroll of see invisibility. You find 2 potions of healing. You find a collection of dead spiders, lizards, centipedes, and various pieces of decomposition.
Can I have them?
Yeah.
Collection of dead
What
insects.
are them boots? I want to inspect them boots.
You find a strange lump of black metal, and you find a scroll inside a copper tube, and then he has his hats, his sword, and his boots.
Ooh.
Yeah,
so we should take
what about them boots?
Strange metal.
Strange
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the
metal.
metal in the copper tube.
Yeah.
You guys can have that other stuff. I'm like all about these boots right now.
Right, they are boots of speed, and they make your speed 60 feet per turn.
I'm gonna put them shits on right now.
Right?
Hey,
The
can I
hat?
check the properties of those that black metal?
Right. The
We're asking him so many questions. Hey, I want this. Hey, I want this.
Oh, oh, that's a blue item. Hells yeah. Let's
Oh,
go.
damn.
Let's go.
Do an Arcana check, or would it be a insight check?
well, as you take the clump of black metal, you realize that it looks like it is a medallion, and it is covered in coal. As you break the coal away, it looks exactly like the medallion that you were all wearing on the front of your cloaks. It is a symbol of the Keepers of the Flame.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
And the copper tube has 4 small pouches. Each contains a giant toenail clippings. And each toenail clipping has a little message written on it. And the message is the name of all of the giants that you guys met. And you would assume that these are toenail clippings of the various giants you guys met earlier.
Okay.
Here you go, guys. That's a nice.
So Lars is gonna need he's gonna need to like open his journal and check his quest menu, and because I don't remember why we needed to find this guy like in the first place.
Can I reanimate the body?
Yeah, you reanimate the body as a little skeleton boy.
That would be a zombie.
As a little zombie boy.
I'm gonna need it. Actually, it's an undead now because he was dead with still all of his body, so he's an undead, not a skeleton.
It's like horribly burned.
Yeah.
Fire victim.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna need another token as well because obviously I have another pet.
And he also has that hourglass that is slowly draining down.
Can I inspect that? I want to pick it up and inspect it, please.
Yeah, go ahead. It just looks like a normal hourglass to you.
Question for you, Greg.
Can I look at it?
I hold the hourglass in my hand and I say, "What do you think of this?" But I do not give it away.
Dalkin, you can tell that there's something magical about this hourglass.
I tell you, it's mundane.
All right, I put it in my pocket.
All right.
So, question for you. Whenever I bring something back to life that was like dead, like literally 5 seconds ago, does it remember its
No, it doesn't remember anything.
It remembers nothing.
Completely obedient to you. There's no sentience in it.
Okay, good, great. So I'm gonna.
The Zex would
another monster.
Can you? So I turned to Enyo and I'm like, can you make him say that I'm like the best hobgoblin who's ever lived?
I'm gonna look at you and say no, because one, you've been too sassy with me this today, and I'm not having it. Also, we still haven't done what I wanted to do yet, so you know what? No.
And also, you're not the best hobgoblin.
You're just my friend.
Wow. Lars is like profoundly hurt by that. Like this is, I'm like ride or die for Enyo, and she's just like, just hurting my feelings.
Well, that's like true to our actual friendship.
Can I do Speak with the Dead?
You could have done Speak with the Dead before she cast that spell, but now that he is a zombie, cannot.
Okay. But for reals, like, so why do we need to find this guy in the first place?
So first,
that one chick that wanted the mead wanted us to find him.
First, there is her.
Okay.
Secondly, there is the Keepers of the Flame. They think that a party called the Grey Ghost stole the dragon egg, and they want you to find Droki because he's a messenger for them, and he wants you to find their hideout. Thirdly, the captain of the guard, she thinks that a Darrow uprising is on the coming, and she wanted you to find Droki because he is a messenger commonly associated with the Darrow ruling council.
Needed information, and now he's dead.
Okay, yeah. So, like, other than these cool magic items, like, what else did we find on him?
A worthless collection of dead spiders, centipedes, and lizards.
Okay.
Yep.
Which are mine now.
Oh, you also find a spell book. The pages are made of lizard skin.
Dope.
You found the lump of black metal. You found the copper tube.
Yep.
That was it.
Boots of speed. His poison sword.
while they are going through the not dead body anymore because I reanimated him, I would like to open the sentient book that I've been holding on to for a while now and be like, what's up, book? How you doing? What's going on with your book life?
As you open up that sentient diary, you see a lot of like little scribblings, and as you read on, it's like stupid drow hasn't opened me in like
I'm half drow.
30
Book. You should know this.
hasn't opened me in 30 days. I wish they would open me so I could lead them to Troll's Cave so they could get eaten. They got me wet in that stupid lake. I hate being wet. I want to go back to my drow mistress. I miss her so much. And she's just
dead.
And then as soon as the book sees that you opened it up and you're reading its mind, it quickly scribbles everything away and it's like, hello.
Sorry, book. You have a lot of attitude going on, and I've already read it, so you
I don't know
scribbling
what you
this
mean.
out. Book, I'm gonna need a name for you, and I'm gonna leave that up to the chat to name you because you sassy as hell.
We need like a non-immersion breaking in-universe name for chat. Just for our fluff bunny friends here.
Unicorn Funk. Yes, this diary is actually based off the Voldemort Horcrux, but we're not breaking IP. This is my own invention.
Okay. So while I'm reading through all of the sass, and I get to the part where he's trying to scribble it out, or it is trying to scribble it out, I'm just like, so, book, is there anything that you would like to contribute to what you have heard since you've been in my backpack the entire time? Anything at all that you want to say? Without sass.
It just goes over everything you guys have done in a pretty sassy manner, actually.
I feel it. I feel this. Well, does it go over the deaths?
Yeah, it's like, you guys' stupid, pathetic bard died and your stupid, pathetic cleric died. And that annoying...
Lars is like, yeah, they were.
That annoying skeleton you guys had is dead. And I can't wait until you all die and it eventually ends up back in
I'm
the
like,
hands
hey
of
man, he's right here.
Drow.
He's still here. Calm. Like Lars doesn't understand like the difference between like the regular skeleton and like the reanimated skeleton that just says like times that. Like to his eyes, he's the same guy.
Yeah, he says stupid skeleton, and little Zex, a shiny single tear comes from his eyes, and he's like, I am Zex.
Zex isn't what? Nah.
I'm like, you leave him alone. He's a baby.
Zex doesn't know things. Zex is too busy missing body parts / bones to know anything. I'm gonna name the book Karen.
Okay.
Because of all of the sass. It's now Karen.
Karen.
That was gonna be my suggestion.
Depends on my mood, but those two names is what I'm gonna name.
Yeah, the book all of a sudden grows like a comb over.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, like I open the book, but it doesn't provide anything. So then I just like close it with like a lot of attitude, like this was a waste of time.
Yeah.
And then put it back in my backpack, like I hope the scorpion digs you up.
Yeah, you do notice as you're going through the pages, you do notice one thing. It seems like the book was writing a romance novel of a female troll whose husband went off to feed their children and was killed by a bunch of adventurers. So it's a lonely romance novel, but you close the book.
Oh my God.
That picture is lost because y'all never took it off Viatar's body.
Good. I wanted to. No, I took it. I thought I took it from you and burned it, like tore it or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably did.
It sounds like something Enya would do. Let's be honest.
All right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I closed the book, put it back, and then I'm like, oh, let me just get the scorpion that's out of my bag real quick, and then just like call at it, use my speak to animals things, and call the scorpion out and be like, what's up, scorpion? How you going?
It's
How
like,
does it feel not to be stuck on a stick?
feels great. Thank you for letting me out of your bag once in the last 20 days.
You're welcome. Would you like to just be my shoulder scorpion with less sass?
Sure.
Okay, great. Stick around.
And then he stings you because it's in his nature.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't sting me because then I will squish it. And it knows
I want to
it.
know what the scorpion's name is.
Scorpion, what's your name?
Well, we're gonna let chat come up with a name.
It's the Winds of Fate. We've decided.
Yeah.
Please.
I don't want to break my immersion.
Yeah.
It is not Winds of Fate because it's been in a bag.
No. The chat is called the Winds of Fate.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I feel that.
We're in universe here.
You better find a good name for this chat before I start calling that scorpion Naruto or something. Let's go.
Believe it.
Baggy? Baggy?
What was that one guy? He's like he has the clamps. It's like I'm gonna give him the clamps.
Oh.
Hey, Clamp.
From
His name is
Futurama.
Clamps.
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 Can we call him clamps?
Yeah, you can call them clamps. Well, unless they want to name him Kyle.
No, I'm gonna name the scorpion Bagito.
All right.
Bagito.
All right, but the
Thanks for like dead naming that scorpion.
Greg Weed.
yeah. Yeah, thanks for taking all the options away from the chat. They get to name the next creature you guys find.
They said baggy. I didn't take anything. I just took baggy and then I said Bagito.
All right.
I didn't take it from them. I just included it.
All right. Also, as you guys are rummaging around, you see that a stone that Droki was trying to move away as he was immolated with fire, and it leads down a small 5-foot-long spiral tunnel.
5 foot long or 5 foot tall?
5 foot wide.
Okay.
It's enough for.
How tall is the tunnel?
It's enough for one small creature to go through, or one medium-sized creature to squeeze through. So it looks like Dalkin.
Looks like it's
baby
me and Dalkin.
Probably
Yep,
fit.
we sent the small ones through.
Well, medium.
I'm a little hurt to be wandering down strange holes right now.
All right, but we are going to take a 5-minute break, and we will go down that rabbit hole. Unfortunately, we're no longer chasing after the white rabbit because it exploded.
Oh, maybe Dirty Mike.
We're going to
on
Neverland.
a fact-finding mission for us.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right, we will be back in 5 minutes, guys.
Bye.
All right, guys, and we are back. We're back, baby. All right, you guys, each of you go down this little tunnel, and it is a drastic change as you guys go back down into the earth. You don't hear the din of hammers. You don't have the smoke of Gracklstugh. Unicorn Funk, thank you so much for the cheer. As you guys go down into these tunnels, the glow of Fairness casts an eerie soft light across this cavern, swirling into spiral patterns and casting dancing shadows from the jagged pillars lining the wall. The air smells and tastes slightly metallic, and the sound around you is strangely muted. The dripping of water makes no echo, as if you stood in open air. Yeah, and you guys are just in this massive cavern system down there. New sub, thank you, Unicorn Funk. What'd you guys ask? Sorry. Okay. Yeah. You guys went down the rabbit hole. Shit, I have to ice knife something. It's in my blood. Probably not. Or you guys are just too big. Oh no. There we go.
Hello. It is us.
I'm making you guys slightly bigger so you can fit in each of these squares.
I think it's a setting in the map where you have to change the square size.
We won't.
Also, they still can't hear us? Maybe?
So the sound is better now.
Yeah,
Cool.
they can hear
Okay.
now.
Hello.
Guten Tag.
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub.
Because our dark vision only goes out to here.
Ugh.
Yeah, mine's 60 feet too.
Mine is 120 feet.
Well, the reason
Mine is-
why it's so bright there is because of the little candle ember following you guys is emitting bright light as well.
Yeah, so I should be able to see this far away from me.
Well, it depends. If these squares supposed to be 5 feet, real quick?
I mean, I'm just using the measuring tool, which is in scale with the map.
Yeah. Well, this is 5 feet in scale with the map.
Yeah, and I'm using the same measuring stick you are.
Well, I'm just saying I'm just trying to say if these squares, like the big squares, not the little squares, are 5 feet, then
The big
just
squares
the
are going to
size
be 5 feet.
Yes.
Oh, so then
So,
there's
yes.
a secondary grid underneath.
Yeah.
It's just in the settings that you can
Well,
change.
everything's black now. I can't see anything. Oh, it's back.
Okay.
It's back.
Yeah. Alrighty. Oop.
Oh.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
I can't. Oh, hold on.
I mean, I guess let's walk down the corridor. I can use my
Yep. Greg, just so you know,
What's
we can only see
dancing
like
lights?
4 feet in front of us.
Well, I can also use my dancing lights to see more ahead of us as well.
That's weird.
So-
You guys. It's showing
Ahead
me.
of us.
It's showing me on your screen, Dalkin, that you can see 60 feet. I'm
Wait,
not
it's just because the grid size is not proper. Each square is 25 feet, not 5 feet.
Okay. Let's theater of the mind this for a little bit, and I'll figure
Okay.
that out. All right, you guys are going down the passageway. Go ahead, and as you guys continue walking, you come to a what looks like a three-way intersection. Rally 134, a wild ripple dragon appears.
Oh no! There's so many dragons. Oh
James,
my god! Can we?
Why would
now?
you do this to us?
You guys gotta calm down with your dragons.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
haven't even fought one yet.
we're gonna get through these dragons. I promise you.
I mean, if you want to, like, based on this monetary value, I feel like we should be like level 10 by now. I mean, we'll fight like 3 dragons, but we're gonna need level 10. Just saying.
All
I
right.
love
To the left of you is a little cavern, and even though you guys have dark vision, you see like a shape moving in there. To the front of you, a tunnel slopes down the edge of a large pool that fills the cavern ahead. The opposite shore is nearly 100 feet away, but nothing can be seen beneath the surface of the black water.
All right, so who wants to dive in?
And then to the right side, there is a cavern that goes all the way down. Very, very harsh slope.
I'm gonna go on my broom and just kind of like float there along with Dirty Mike and my
boys.
skeleton boy, little Zex, and also the undead that I took.
You're just
We're
you're
I'm gonna
floating.
be on my broom.
You're floating
And-
over the lake.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the right side. We're gonna on the right side, but like we're
Go
all
ahead.
gonna be elevated.
Go ahead and ping that on the map where you're going. Sorry,
Sorry. How do I ping again?
just hold down.
Do what?
Just click anywhere and hold down with the left.
Oh, okay. That way. I'm gonna go that
All
way.
right, go ahead and move your token, please. All right. As
by the way, how tall are the ceilings?
30 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna go 25 feet high.
And go ahead and keep moving your token.
Okay. Also,
Can I follow Enyo with my boots of flying?
Yeah.
So she has some backup.
yes, girl. Yeah.
All right. So as you guys go into this, you guys actually see a familiar face. As you venture into the cavern, the stench of rotting meat rises, and the floor is carpeted with human remains in various stages of decomposition. Arranged in a spiral pattern around the cave center, an off-key humming comes from a hunched figure working busily at something on the floor. Oh, there you are. The figure is Bupido, the Darrow that you guys escaped with from Velkenvelv. He wipes his hands on his vest and smiles viciously. I didn't expect you guys to find me here with my shrine nearly finished. And power. My faithful are finally honoring me. Are you ready to receive my truth into your hearts? And
Always.
you guys see some of your old friends there. You see the Were-Rat twins. You see King Darendel there. But they're all on what looks like pikes, and the pikes go through, their bottoms and out their mouths. And
Can I ice knife him? I would like to ice knife him.
Whoa, who moved me? What the F?
I gotta grab some people. Man, these squares are messed up. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I really just want to ice knife him.
I just want to put in my vote.
Sound like he needs to have anyone around him with his pikes of people.
All right, let me do something to make you guys.
Dynamic lighting is really bad.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's not the dynamic lighting. It's just, oh my god, it's the grid size.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
grid size.
Dynamic lighting.
I'm gonna make you guys little tiny boys.
Oh god.
That's gonna change the map size drastically too.
Yeah, it will change the map size drastically.
That is definitely.
It's now 5 times. The map size is 5 times larger.
Yeah.
Is this a boss level?
This is a mega dungeon in the module.
I don't know what a mega dungeon is, but I don't.
Yay!
Hey Lars, how's it going over there, Mr.
I go,
Hunter?
hey. Stop, Patch.
Hi there.
Oh my god, I need to figure out where I am at my trial because I just killed people.
Quality looks stupid.
Well, you never asked to join, so I never got to explain what the trials are.
Okay, so I guess while he's doing that.
No, I mean, we're in combat.
No, we're not. We're not initiative or
yes,
anything.
Yes, everybody's. What's up? What's up?
If you go to the page settings, there should be a setting for grid or square size.
There is a square size, yes.
Hey Lars.
Yes.
It just needs to be 5 times bigger.
How did you finish all of your trials yet for the chill?
I mean, I've been part of the chill for many years.
Oh, have you?
All right, it is now 5 times bigger.
So
might have to
is our measuring sticks correct now?
Might have to reboot.
Or I just make you guys bigger, I guess. I do that again.
Oh, confusing.
Actually,
I am a giant.
Let's see if I can figure it out real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Smoke.
Loading.
Hey, so Smoke, didn't you mention something earlier to me about wanting to learn how to ice knife or something?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'll pull out the new spellbook that I picked up from Droki, and I'll be like, "Can you tell me what it is?"
Okay, so basically you have to feel it in your empty not heart because you can't have a heart if you ice knife because it explodes and obviously people die.
Yeah, you gotta be
that you may not want necessarily to die with that. So you have to feel it everywhere but nowhere at the same time. Can you feel that? Do you understand that?
It'd be heartless.
I could try. Yeah,
Can
for
you
sure.
visualize it though? I'm gonna need you to try to visualize it, and then while you visualize it, like, what's your hand motions for that visualization? Okay,
Just
yeah.
Is the
Yeah,
hand
I
motion
saw
for
that.
ice knife this?
Yeah. No,
Is this how you
not
ice
this.
knife?
Yeah, no, that's more for entangle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
What's the hand motion for ice knife?
yeah, ice knife is just that. Yeah, it's just that. But like it's the middle finger still.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's-
That's too complicated for me. I can't cast.
Yeah,
magic.
it's okay.
I'm
You're
a
a
wizard, so
hobgoblin.
I'm
I
gonna study it.
understand.
All
I'm just
right.
gonna take-
Anyways, let's go ahead and roll initiative. We can figure
Oh my
out
God.
the scale size after this.
Okay, let me try to find my character.
I can't.
again.
I can't
Yeah,
even
I-
click on my.
Can you
phone.
turn off
See?
dynamic lighting?
Yeah.
Because it's actually just broken now.
I'm only
That's
seeing like
insane.
10 feet around me.
I win. I am Zafina.
Right below you.
Yay! All right.
Ugh.
Ugh, terrible.
This
How many?
is-
I have like 6 rerolls.
well,
We all
I'm
have
gonna-
like
I'm gonna
six
reroll that.
rerolls. Let's not.
Yeah, I like that initiative way better.
I bet you do, Mr. 21.
well, I'm going last.
All right, Lars, go ahead. There is Bupido, and by your count, there's about 20 skeletons and zombies in front of you guys.
That's a lot.
$50 tip from Rally 113.
Thank you, Ralph.
Again?
Another dragon.
Oh god, that's
Guys, you
four
have to
now.
That's
fight
like,
4
what,
dragons.
6 dragon? That's like
Yeah,
6
I feel like you guys don't
dragons.
understand how strong dragons actually are. Like, if you want to just have us TPK every character, like, you should just
We-
say so.
We never said what age the dragons were gonna be.
I mean, even wormlings are like really hard.
but we're gonna be level 8 when we fight them.
Be dragon eggs.
Okay,
Could be
also,
dragon
like, I do have my necklace, but
Could
that's
be-
good
could be
for
fairy
one
dragons.
dragon. So,
But all right, it is Lars's go. Lars, there are the Bupido.
All right, how far
and,
away are these from me?
let's say they're about 45 feet.
All right. Well,
Greg, question for you.
Yes,
Everything that's in front of us, those are enemies, right?
correct.
Because they're
yes.
like super fucking tiny.
Yeah, they are. Everything in there.
Okay,
is-
it's 1 per token.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, Lars, you can go.
I guess I'll run over to this guy and bonus action rage, and I attack.
All right.
And this is an undead.
Yes, they're
Okay.
all undead besides Bupido.
Dope. All right. So first attack, recklessly. Second attack, recklessly. Pretty sure those both hit on an undead.
They do, yes.
Unless he's, yeah. All right. So, 1 and 2.
Right. You cut this undead skeleton apart as Dawnbringer just slices through it like hot butter and just destroys it entirely.
I'm at full health, so I don't heal any. That's my turn.
Enyo, it is your go.
Oh, okay. I am going to let me just do this thing real quick. Where's my character? Okay. Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, don't rely on the measuring tool right now.
Don't rely on it. Okay. Well,
Don't do
I'm
it.
gonna
Yeah, they-
move up to
they're-
like what maybe I might limit. I don't know. But I would like to ice knife the whatever the 3.
I'm gonna need you to cast your limit break right now.
Okay, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna just Final Fantasy 14 limit break right now.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna ice knife everything to the right of Lars.
All right, go ahead and put the little bubble of where you would like your ice knife to go. And
Okay, this like there.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. So question for you, real quick.
What's up?
It says that I can ice knife, but it also shows ice knife being at like a 3rd level, and then even if I hit ice knife as a 3rd level, it doesn't actually change anything. So
Let's see.
Use a third level slot to cast.
Yeah, you're using a 3rd level slot to cast it, so it basically ups the damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it increases the cold damage, I think.
It increases the
Doesn't
damage
increase
by
piercing damage.
1d6, so it's always going to do 1d10 piercing damage. When the shard explodes, all creatures within 5 feet have to make a dexterity saving throw, or it's 2d6 for level 1, 3d6 for level 2, 4d6 for level 3.
okay, well I'm gonna do 3rd level because I'm just like that kind of person.
Right, right there. You're gonna be able to catch 4 zombies and Bupido, and if you cast it right there,
Suck
So-
it, Boopa now.
they need
Also,
dexterity saving throw.
also while you're doing that, I'm gonna bonus action my where is it?
You want to reroll that 9?
What now?
I mean, you rolled a
Roll.
9 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, but like if it hits, right? I'm not
9
gonna.
is never going to hit.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't need to hit for her to do the cold
Yeah.
damage.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it doesn't
However,
matter.
if you want to spend 2 rerolls to reroll those 2 1s, because for your cold
Damage is
damage,
poopy.
yeah, you rolled a 2, a 1, 1, and a 5.
Yep. On 4d6.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I'll do 1 reroll.
All right, go ahead and just go over to the dice on the left-hand side and click 1d6.
Nope.
Did that? I did that.
We'll just
That's what I
say
did.
turn to a 4. And so they do 13 damage, hurting a lot of them. Besides Bupido, he's able to dodge out of the way.
Okay, and then for my bonus action, where the fudge is it? I want to ready my flame blade, which I'm gonna cast it, I guess. I don't know, but like I'm just readying it, so it's there.
You want to ready Green Flame Blade?
Yeah, I want to
No.
ready flame blade because I can't attack anything because nothing's close enough to me. But I just want it in my hand.
Okay.
Flame Blade's a different
Yeah.
spell than Green Flame Blade.
Oh, okay. Let me.
So it's just in my hand right now.
Yep.
But whenever I actually attack, it'll do stuff and things with
Okay.
fire.
All right. Next it is. What happened to the turn order? Next it is the skeletons.
You might have accidentally deleted the skeletons.
I probably did.
Hmm.
They were right after Enyo.
Lars.
You're raging, right?
Buddy!
Yeah, I'm raging.
Oh no.
I don't have heal
What are
spells.
you
You
talking
can't die.
Get out of the way, you.
Good job, Lars. You're bringing them all into one spot.
This is good. Don't worry. we'll be there. Oh god. There's so many.
All right, these zombies are gonna attack you. Yeah, there is quite a bit.
He's raging, so it's half damage, so that's
Yep.
good.
Yeah. Miss, miss, miss,
My AC
Miss.
is 17, by the way. in
miss.
case
One
you
hit.
forgot.
Miss. All right. So, out of the 9 that attacked you, 1 hits you for 4 points of damage, which is halved, and the second hits you for 8 points of damage, which is also halved.
So 6 total, kind
Right. That is the zombies. Bupido is. Oh, he's an
Bupido's at
elf.
an-
Yeah,
he's
I
an
rolled him
8.
separately.
Yep.
Ayadara, it is your go.
Nope.
I'm Glenlar.
Oh my god, why does it show up as Ayadara?
I don't know, I thought I fixed it.
Yeah, Glenlar, it is your go.
Alright. Glenlar is gonna do a thing. Glenlar's gonna do a new thing that he got when he hit level 5, and I forgot about.
Do a thing.
of. Don't die, Kimmy.
Glenlar may stop using Green Flame Blade because of this. So Glenlar's gonna walk over here. He is going to attack this zombie with his tentacle.
Okay. We're getting tentacle up in this bitch.
and it's only a 10 to hit. If it doesn't hit, I want to use a reroll.
That will hit.
It will hit. Oh, that's
It does hit.
So then, as his bonus action with that grappling appendage, he is going to try to grapple it.
All right.
I don't know what to do for that, but
You're
he's gonna try to grapple.
You're gonna make an athletics check.
Cool.
That's
He's
it against
proficient in
my
that.
strength, which I roll a natural 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, he has a +6. That's 12.
You grapple it.
Cool. So then, when he attacks with his longsword, does grappling then give him advantage on it, or does it just stop it from moving?
It stops it from moving, and it will give you advantage attacking it. Yeah.
Sweet. So then, as his extra attack, he will attack with his longsword. Yeah. For 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And
that
then-
hurts it pretty bad.
And then he will action surge.
All right, you action surge.
And he will use his other grappling appendage, because he has 2 of them, to attack the one next to it. Right there. Yeah, he's gonna do that. 16 and 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, you see this undead start to crumple as if it's about to die, and it gets a special little saving throw when it dies.
Hmm.
Man, these are so hard to click. So it needs to make a con save of DC 5 plus the damage it took, which is 5. And it passes with a 21. It is still up and going.
That's fine. He can't grapple it because he used his bonus action, but he's gonna use his extra attack for his action surge to hit the one that he is grappling with his longsword. That's a crit.
Ooh, nice.
All right. I don't think I can roll that high on a con save, so this zombie crumples as it dies.
Yes. Awesome. That's the end of his turn.
All right, Toot Sosa, you're a cleric, and these are zombies. You're in your element.
Actually, I don't specialize in dead things. I specialize in the living. But I'm gonna look at Bubido and say, for your sins, I bless you with the crown of madness.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Level 2.
Yes.
But let's go level 3.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I shall do so.
Better fail it, else I know where you live.
Do you?
I'll go door to door in every door.
Oh, he fails so bad. He fails very bad. What would you like? It is charmed. In this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes, so it must act normally.
No, control it in the sense of I make it choose to attack something nearby it.
Okay.
And I will choose undead next to it. That's the closest enemy.
Alright, so he's gonna go over here and attack him with his hooked spear, and he misses, because he's bad. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I'm focused on this crown of madness. He's going to be having this for quite some time.
Okay, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of his turns. Okay, next it is gonna be Dalkind. There we go.
Dalkind. All right. So I mentally say to Lars, get out of there, and I'm going to telekinetic pull him backwards.
Okay.
If he's willing. If he's willing.
Lars, are you willing? Are you capable of being willing in your rage?
He's thumbsing up. Okay. So he goes. So he goes 10 feet back, right to there. So right beside Glenlar, and then my action. I'm gonna raise my right hand, and upon it is a ring, and the ring shoots a fireball.
Ooh, all right. They need some dexterity saves, don't they?
Yeah, it's gonna be basically these guys right there.
Is it gonna
Is
hit?
it going to hit Glenlar?
No, I'll make sure it doesn't hit Glenlar.
These very dexterous skeletons.
Is it a 20-foot radius or a 20-foot diameter?
A 20-foot radius.
Oh, so it's a 40-foot diameter sphere,
Yep.
so it probably hits all of them.
Yeah, I have to draw the shape.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Why is it? No, why are you a square?
You have to right
Yeah,
click.
got it. Mapping it out properly.
Well, regardless, they all fail their dexterity saves, and they kind of just explode into a ball of fire.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it'll have been all those guys.
Yeah.
Boop.
On Bupido's turn, he's going to continue to attack this skeleton right next to him. He's going to hit and deal some damage to it. And then he needs a wisdom saving throw. She rolls a -2 because he's so unwise. He's a real unwise boy. Smoke, it is your go.
I am going to saunter on up to Bupido, and I am going to cast a 3rd level with Witch Bolt at him. 3d12 of damage.
All right.
Ooh.
That hits. Smoke, this little guy, he's not as powerful as his epilogue you thought he might be. So go ahead and tell us how you kill this evil Darrow god, as he calls himself.
Well, if it's a Witch Bolt, I would probably just pull like a Raiden and just like pull him apart bodily with the electrical.
All right, finish him. And as he dies, his little skeletons disappear too. After he dies, he has a little altar in the middle, and you think that's what he was designing, giving him power. Out of that altar, you guys see right here, a ghost appears. And it is the ghost of a deep gnome.
I've had dealings with ghosts before. Like, what's up, ghost?
He announces himself as Pellic. He's friendly to your guys, and he explains how he was traveling from Blingdenstone when he fell in with Bupido. He knows a little bit about the Whirlstone tunnels that you guys are currently in, but not a whole lot.
I mean, you could probably run it in, you know.
Yeah, probably
What
best.
about me? I'm too busy fighting with chat right now to know what's going on in the actual game.
And he points towards a severed hand on the altar, and he says that he can help you out if you take his hand back to Blingdenstone and bury it so he can get a proper burial.
Let the cleric take it.
Okay.
For scientific reasons.
Of course, why not?
All right. He grants you all a blessing. He casts Pass Without Trace on all of you.
I do.
And he disappears as he does that. And he tells you guys to go back up this way towards the left passage, and he disappears.
So now we're blessed.
So here?
You all have the spell Pass Without Trace on you.
I'm going to toss it now.
It's gonna go away if you do that, you would think.
Okay.
But what Pass Without Trace does, guys, is it gives you a +10 bonus to stealth, and you can't be tracked for 1 hour.
I say we all stealth, like right now.
I would like to use my little squishy ball thingy to make
Okay.
myself visible.
All right.
I rolled a 21 on stealth.
All right, you guys are just the stealthiest dudes ever.
Even
Imperial-
Oh, hey, actually, I have a
16.
question for you real quick before people roll stealth. Will my spore ball work on me and other people?
It is just a 5-foot square, so.
Well, you said it's a 10-foot square. Actually, you said.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
let's say
it's a 10-foot square. So would it work for them?
It will,
as well?
but it's only gonna give you guys concealment, which is only really important during a fight.
Oh.
Also, Greg, you moved the map a couple times.
Yeah.
I know I
Total of
did.
23 for Glenlar, and if he didn't have disadvantage, he would have had a natural 20.
We have a 29
So,
for Tusosa and a 32
is that the
for
path?
Backland.
The path over to the left, you think, is the path over here.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we'll go over there. I'm a stealthy boy.
I'm a 13, so think I'm stealthy.
I
We're
guess
23. Remember, add
let
10.
me just.
Oh yeah, 23. Exactly right. Yeah.
All right.
27. I asked the cleric if he could maybe
There we
patch some of my wounds. Oh, and the map needs to go just a tad to the right.
Ta-da! Tad to the right.
Me. You have
Yes,
po-
the cleric.
All right. It is a tad to the right. All right, guys. As soon as you get into this area, you guys see what looks like a black shape crawling around on the ceiling. It looks very long and like it has dozens of legs on it.
It's a critter.
Some
It's a
kind of
critter.
critter. Some kind of
It's a
critter.
critter. It's a
I'm
critter.
like, so I'm like, hey, critter. We see you. Come on down.
Come on down.
All right.
I bet you it's another spider.
So Lars was like, hey, let's stealth around and be like, hey, critter!
Yeah, I am no longer stealth. That does not change your stealth rolls.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a snake.
What is this here critter?
Well, if I can pull it up, that'll be fantastic.
Is it the same thing that almost killed
Oh, no.
Aradar at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, if you guys
Yeah.
can you guys see this little boy?
That carrion crawler? Yes.
Yeah, so it looks like a carrion crawler, except it's blue and it's smoking a hookah, and it's like
Oh,
it's like
Nice.
Oh,
who
Caterpillar.
are you? And as it
Who
says
wants
that,
that?
it blows little rings of smoke out towards you.
so I'm Lars. What's your name?
My name is the Caterpillar, and smoke comes out of his mouth as he blows it towards you.
I'm like, hey man, pass, bro. Like, you want to party?
He passes you down the end of his hookah.
I'm gonna hit that shit.
All right, roll me a
I know we go to Neverland.
roll,
Not Neverland.
roll me a charisma saving throw.
All right. 14.
All right, roll me a D100.
All right.
more madness. It's probably just something he already has.
95.
Just gave you the crown of madness.
All right, the character falls unconscious.
Oh.
All right, he picks up.
Can we
he,
wake
pick-
him up?
he picks up his hookah, and he starts smoking it. And he's like, lightweight. And you see the
The shit
smoke
was
up.
dank, bro.
And he's like,
Magical.
I suppose that you want to go into the Whirlstone tunnels. And he points with one of his fat little chubby fingers at a cluster of mushrooms at the base of a tiny, tiny, tiny little hole. And he's like, the ones on the left. And then he crawls back up into the ceiling and starts smoking his hookah.
Can I investigate these mushrooms?
You can, yes.
I would like to attend to Lars. Would I be able to check if this is magical in nature or if it's just poison or something of that nature? I don't
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
I'm just straight up like obliterated. Fucked up right now.
Yeah.
While they're doing that, Glimlar is gonna look up at the caterpillar thing and be like, "What happens if we eat the ones on the right?"
You'll just get really big. And you can tell that smoke, it is just a mixture of herbal and also magic. And Lars is, like you said, completely obliterated. He's just real high off this caterpillar weed.
How long will this
Mumbling
high
in my
last?
sleep. I'm just like, the snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yeah, we'll do one more minute. And Toot Sosa, you see that these are mushrooms infused with the magical radiation fierceness.
I'm gonna grab a few and I'm gonna force it down Lars's mouth to see what happens.
Okay.
You know, he had
Glenlar will also eat one.
I'm still really honestly questioning why we are down here instead of playing Darrow.
All right. As you guys, whoever eats that mushrooms, you guys become tiny creatures. You are all diminutive now.
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not eating anything. Are you
immediately run into the tunnels to keep from being squished.
I am already a small
I'm not
creature, so I do not
anything.
eat the mushrooms.
I want to leave.
All right, go ahead and move your characters in here if you ate the mushrooms.
How big is that tunnel?
It is big enough for a mouse to fit through.
Okay.
Bye.
What's up?
Bye.
A couple of those small mushrooms, a couple of the big mushrooms. I'm putting a pack.
Yeah, I would also like to do the same.
All right, it's like, what if you just mix them together? You eat both.
Bruh, you never mix
And you
uppers and
become
downers.
normal.
Never mix uppers and downers.
That's what they are. The one that shrinks you is a downer. The one that makes you bigger is an upper.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep them separate pouches. That's a most
Just in
logical.
case.
I do.
Yeah,
I
I'd like
consume.
to harvest some too if I could.
I just consume a small one and then follow the tiny party.
The tiny party. All right. So,
Lars is. So can I actually squish him? No, I'm joking.
Just squish tiny Lars.
as you guys go through, you find yourself here.
Whoa, what is this railroading bullshit, DM?
Hey, you guys said you went through the tunnel, boy.
I'm
I did not go
unconscious,
through
and
the tunnel.
Enyo did not go through the tunnel.
I did not. I didn't eat anything.
All right, I'll place her back.
Put me back.
I just gathered mushrooms. That's all I did. Is there?
The only people that ate it
Put
was
me back.
really just Glenlar.
So I'm
Glenlar,
dumb. I'm
Smoke,
not part of this
and
game. I want out.
Belkand.
All right, you guys.
I
You
am
guys
not
are-
scared or drunk. I just am done with this dumb shit that's going on right now. I don't want a part of it.
All right.
Arrow.
You guys are back there. Where's everybody else at?
Oh, we're walking down the tunnel.
All right. We'll go.
Immediately sets off down the rest of the tunnels.
I'm gonna
We'll
set
go-
this fucking tunnel on fire.
We're going stealthily, passing it,
Yeah.
Okay.
using the pass without trace.
Alright, before that, I'm gonna eat the mushroom that makes it get bigger again because I already need to go through that little small tunnel. I don't need to be
Alright.
small again.
That's
As
a
you
good
get
plan.
out to the other side, you eat the tunnel that makes you. You eat the mushroom that makes you bigger.
Eat the tunnel that makes me.
Eat the tunnel.
Ah!
Eat that tunnel, boy.
Glenlar's gonna
Follow
basically
suit.
just ask him if she has any extras.
I'll hand one over.
He'll eat it.
All right, as you guys come out of the
Yeah.
tunnel, you see a path that takes you to the left, a path that takes you straight, and a path that takes you right. The path that takes you right, it seems like it is a huge thicket of fungi. A dense fungi forest blocks your way, its tallest specimens growing some 5 feet high. Even as you assess the best way to pass through it, a hissing sound starts to rise, like uncounted tiny voices whispering in tongues you don't understand.
So we're not going that way.
And that is right here.
So let's go this way.
Let's go that way. The one with the hisses.
No, that's a bad idea.
All right,
Ask the.
back to Lars and Enyo. Lars, you're just now waking up, and as you wake up, you notice that there is a gigantic Enyo next to you. She is just humongous.
I'm like, Enyo, you are like super big right now. Something is going on.
Hey, you did shit you shouldn't have done, is what happened. Again, Lars.
I mean,
Again.
yeah. Besides the point, you have grown to tremendous size. This is.
I haven't done
like-
anything. You're just small.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, this is a predicament.
Oh.
So how does it feel to be small? Is it good?
I mean, it doesn't feel great. You don't have to belittle me.
I'm asking you. I've never been small, so.
Squish him in you. Do it.
in his feeble existence.
You stop metagaming, Geo. This is my RP segment.
Using the
Lars, would you like to go through the tunnel that everyone else has gone through, that except for me, because I don't have a death wish, nor am I entertained enough to go down this random ass tunnel.
I mean, like, well, I'm apparently very small.
Yeah, you are.
I feel like I just really,
I feel like maybe no.
I don't have a choice in any of this right now. I'm just like, I'm kind of
Lars,
sad.
There's this one tunnel that has water in it though that we've never explored. So maybe we could do that instead of following everyone else that may die anyway.
I'm just, this is like a real blow to my ego to be this tiny.
Okay, so then eat like this little bit of whatever and get bigger. Yeah, I've had that big again.
I guess I'll eat that. Whatever she gives me.
Yeah.
Which one do you give him? The big or the small one?
The big one. The
All right.
Normal size.
You're a normal sized boy again.
Yay! I feel so much better. All right, so what are we gonna do?
Do you want to go to the left side that had like all the water that was all dark and mysterious?
So Lars never learned his righties from his lefties, so you're gonna have to just tell me which way.
Okay, so like, I'm looking at you right now, Lars. The side that I'm pointing at this way.
So that way?
This way.
All right, I guess we'll go that way then.
Okay,
right.
Let's go this way then.
Go ahead and move those tokens.
All right, we're gonna wait. Where's that one section again?
Which one? The one down here?
Why can't I move my character? With the area that had the water?
That's right here.
Yeah, that way. Okay. Also, where is my minions and things and Mr. Dirty Mike and stuff? Because I don't.
I was hoping you would put me in your backpack so I could hang out with Dirty Mike and.
Oh my god, I could have. You didn't have to eat it. That would have been great.
Mr. Baggerly, the scorpion.
Just throw an angry Lars at people. Just tiny Lars.
The candle
so
is also
adorable.
hers, Greg.
Like Pickle Rick.
So what do we see?
Where is little baby Zex at? I uploaded his token.
Where's Dirty Mike and the candle and my baby Zex?
I got Dirty Mike and the little boy, but I'm trying to look for baby Zex.
Yeah, I want my babies near me, not the other people. They don't matter to me. Only Lars matters to me and my babies.
I don't think baby Zex made it onto this map.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Wow.
Stop moving,
There's
mate.
a wall there.
Oh, wait.
Right.
You're not the zombie.
It's the zombie.
You guys have a skeleton. You have Droki's zombie body following you. All right, you're all there. You guys are at the base of this 100-foot lake, and it's completely black.
Yeah. So, Lars, do you want me to throw the my dancing lights down there, see if we can find anything down there? And then
yeah, why not?
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use my dancing lights to.
Right. The second that you cast dancing lights, and it goes an inch below the surface, it immediately disappears as the black water covers it.
Oh, so it's that kind of.
What is my danger sense telling me right now?
Tells you this water's pretty dangerous, you think?
Yeah. All right. So I'm like, hey, this is pretty dangerous. Maybe we should just like hop on your broom.
And you guys see Smoke and Glimlar waving at you guys from the other side of this lake now.
I was about to say,
Guys, how's it going?
He's gonna wave. With one arm and the tentacle on the same side.
Oh my god. All right. I guess Lars, do you want to ride on the broomstick and we can go very well above the water and go across?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Can Glenlar be prepared so if something comes out of the water, he can fly out and kill it? Immediately distrusting of the water.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are worrying about that while we are floating over.
All right, you fly over the water without incident, and you make it back to where the rest of the party is.
Huzzah.
My
Cool.
main concern now is where the fuck Dirty Mike is, because
He's
like
right here. He's right here.
where?
Hey, there's your little
Right here.
badger right there.
Badger, badger, badger,
Right
badger,
here.
badger,
Literally
badger, badger,
right
badger.
there.
I literally do not see him.
He's right here.
I hold on. Let me move
Ah.
my character that's not attached to it. Okay, I see it. I see it now. It's fine. All I care about is Dirty Mike. You guys don't understand.
Just constant pinning so she can see where Dirty Mike is.
Just attach it to me, please. Also, I need 2 other.
All right,
Here's the zombie.
Toot Sosa, as you are standing over there from that fungi forest, you hear what sounds like things rustling through it.
Inside check.
Inside.
Perception check.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm standing close by. Do I hear this as well?
You do, yes. If you want to hear exactly what they're if you want to hear exactly what they're saying, go ahead and.
No, don't
Oh,
touch.
look at that natural 20
No,
perception
Yes.
check. Too bad that wasn't what we were rolling.
All right, you hear singing coming from in there, and it's you're not able to understand what it's saying, but you hear out of Lars' backpack, you hear Stool. What the fuck is his name?
Stool.
Stool. Yeah,
Stool.
I forgot his
How
name.
did you forget Stool?
I was gonna call him Spud.
So he starts. He starts like kind of vibrating.
He starts-
making noise.
Yeah, and you can tell that he's like hearing stuff.
So I pick him up. I'm like, hey, what's going on, little buddy?
All right, he poops out a big stool spore, and in your guys' mind you hear what sounds like droning voices, and it's like, we're painting the fungus red. We're painting the fungus red. We dare not stop or waste a drop, so let the paint be spread. Painting the fungus red.
Yes.
Painting the fungus red. And many a tear we shed. Because we know they'll cease to grow, and soon we'll all be dead. And
So I'm like, hey,
you see all these things start wandering out,
Oh.
walking towards you, and you see several fungus creatures dancing to a silent tune. 3 of them stand 5 feet tall, while the others are half as tall. One of the small ones stands apart from the rest, its movements not nearly as frantic. Hunched nearby are 2 larger creatures that resemble apes, covered in mushroom growths and yellow mold. And they're just walking towards you guys.
Do they seem hostile?
They don't seem hostile, but you do notice that they have they're holding people's severed arms, and they're using the ends of the arms as like paintbrushes, and they're just every single piece of fungus they see, they're painting it red with blood.
Okay, but guys, like,
about that?
idea, ice knife.
Do it.
I'm gonna eat the mushroom.
Yeah, Dalkan backs up. He doesn't want any part of that.
They don't
Okay,
seem
great.
they don't seem violent at all.
Well, I'm
late.
violent,
Look
so.
at that crit.
Oh my
Right.
god!
Sorry.
So your ice knife goes inside one of them and just explodes it from the inside out. And everybody give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
no.
how far is this explosion? Jeez.
Yeah,
Oh,
where's the impact of this ice knife?
25.
I don't understand.
No,
It's
it's
right
probably
here.
spores from their
It
body.
shouldn't affect them at all, but
I'm not even close to that. There's a
else.
whole like wall.
Not-
Well,
And
how
Lars
about,
is just
how about everybody right here give me one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 25.
Can you
Lars
do that-
decided
can
to
you
not
check
join the
again
party.
for me? Sorry.
Well, okay. So to be fair, I thought that all of the fungus people were coming from this thing. I thought this was
No.
like the bramble of fungus.
Oh no,
Oh no, it's up
right
here where we are.
Well, I'll make my way over there in a minute.
All
I'm
right.
gonna hear that.
Those of you that rolled lower than a 13, you guys have the poison condition.
Ooh.
As a
I'm fine.
swarm of spores just wash all over you. And
Hey,
it-
DM. I'm a
Yeah, rude. But like, I'm a druid that has spores, so like, what's up?
these are evil
Like the-
spores. these are not your
These
average
are-
spores.
These are not your spores.
But
They could be. They could be.
Could be.
As that happens, they don't really seem to notice or care. They're still walking and painting every single piece of fungus red. And one of the creatures, you recognize it as actually the same species as Stool.
Cool.
So
what's the word?
He lets you know that these are myconids like himself, but they're acting very strangely.
You don't say.
So we kill them. Gotcha.
And
which one did it kill?
It just killed
Did the ice knife kill?
one random myconid.
Okay.
And as you're doing this, one myconid starts walking towards you guys, and he's taller. He's about 7 feet tall, and he just looks like a giant bipedal mushroom man. And he shoots a load of spores, the money shot of spores, straight into your guys' area.
Oh.
And he says, "Hello, my name is Vuspar," and he tells you how his troop was attracted to the special mushrooms in these tunnels. And he lets you know that the lady is about to have a wedding, and the lady instructed everybody to go out and paint all the mushrooms red. And that's what they're doing. And he asks you if any of you would like to receive the lady's gift.
What is the lady's gift?
It's a wonderful thing. It lets you be in commune with our wonderful lady. Everything that she feels and hears, you can feel. It's like
I
ecstasy.
would love it.
I'm gonna
Let me
pass.
get it.
Insight
Get
check.
it.
Passing.
Love it.
Yeah,
Bring
insight
it.
check that.
Give it. Want it.
But Enyo
You know what?
wants it.
Give
let's,
it.
Let's let Enyo take it and see
I
what
want
happens.
it. Touch me.
Oh.
All right. They walk. He walks up and places his mushroom palm on your forehead.
Before he touches me, though, I want to make it clear that if anything crazy goes on, Lars has the willpower to murder them. Lars, I hope you got my back.
I guess. Yeah.
Insight.
All right. Enyo,
Okay.
you gain the spell Tree Stride, and you can use it with no components. With one limitation, it can only be used to go through patches of mold and fungi instead of trees. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against plant creatures,
Nope.
and you need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Right, meow?
Right, meow.
Right, meow. Okay.
Meow.
Yeah.
Right, meow. Eee, can I re-roll that?
You can, yes.
You have 6 rerolls.
Enyo.
Eh,
Yeah.
if you want to, you can re-roll it. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Okay.
You feel a sense of euphoric bliss. I can't explain what it feels like on stream, but you definitely get an O face for a moment, and but it goes away as soon as it washes over you.
Love it. I win. You guys lose.
I had a super chunky boy just join me.
I look back at the rest of the party and I'm like, dude, what do we do? What do we do?
No.
And as you guys are seeing that, you also notice that there is a... Where can I find this little boy? There is a other myconid, and this myconid is a baby, kind of like Stool.
Ooh.
I want him.
He walks up towards you guys, and he starts communing with you. He lets you guys know... He's right here. He lets you guys know that these myconids that he's with are acting strangely, and he doesn't want to be near them anymore, and asks if he can follow you.
And I put him in my backpack.
This is what he looks like, everybody. This is a Rumpadump.
I love him.
We got School
Funny.
and Rumpadump.
You got Stool and Rumpadump.
I want it.
Can I
Rumpadump
put-
is very introverted.
How big is Rumpadump?
He's about the size of like a pug.
I'll take.
So
Ah.
could he conceivably fit on Glenlar's shoulder?
Yeah.
I will
Probably.
put him on his shoulder.
All right.
I'm 6'10". You'll be like a little puppy on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, Glenlar's pretty tall too.
He lets you know that there's some strange things going on back at Neverlight Grove, and he would like to go back there, and that he's not sure about these strange spores that Vuspar is giving people called the Lady's Gift, and it's worrying him. But
I mean, like, I feel pretty fine.
they go back into their fungi forest and continue singing about them painting the fungus red as they disappear.
I would like to check with Stool and see what he has to say about this weird little party that we've seen.
He lets you know that the Myconids are acting very strangely. He has no clue who the lady is, but generally, Myconids are sentient creatures, and they don't. It's ruled by Neverlight Grove is ruled by a council of Myconids, and they don't usually take orders from one single person. They're a democracy.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the party know that I don't think we should interact with this group of mushrooms too much. I just get a bad feeling.
I agree. They look strange.
Let's continue. Let's
Are we able
just
to
go down the other tunnel.
Yeah.
Does the little baby Myconid fight being put on
He does
Glenlar's
not,
shoulder?
no.
Glenlar will keep him on his shoulder when they're walking, and when they're about to go into combat, he's just gonna put him in his backpack.
I'm gonna ask the little Myconid which direction we should go.
He says he's unfamiliar with this area and that they marched here all the way from Neverlight Grove, which is to the east. But as you guys go up the area, you come to another fork in the cavern. One goes to your left, one goes forward, and one goes right.
Can I make a perception check? What can I see?
These are all, without even making a perception test, you see that they are all roughly the same type of cavern. Very dark, damp, and however, there is sound coming up from this one straight, while the ones to the left and the right seem like they are completely quiet.
Can I recognize the sound at all?
Sounds like screaming.
I'm gonna holler back to the party and then be like, "There's a bunch of screaming going on up this way. What are we gonna do?"
Are you sure it's screaming at their O's?
Is it like people in danger screaming, or is it like weird creatures are screaming just to scream?
Am I able to tell?
Go ahead and make a perception test for this one, actually.
Okay.
Can I assist him?
Sure.
I'm gonna help too.
Oh.
Enyo with that 20.
What up?
Enyo, you actually can
and
tell
then Smoke with a
that
20.
there are animals up ahead that are screaming.
Aww. Well, now we really have to go and help because they can't have animals crying.
Was it this tunnel that it was coming from?
Let me pull off the stool or the rumpa-dump thing. Yep, that one.
Yeah, cool.
All
We
right,
go.
Fucking go. I'm going.
Up we
And
go.
Kevkosh is gonna put Rumpadump in his backpack.
Boy.
Or not Kevkosh, excuse me, Glenlar.
All right, as you are walking up, the screaming gets louder and louder, and occasionally you guys hear a roar.
Oh gosh.
Go ahead and before you can put your tokens like right here before you guys walk in.
Rumpadump is
As you guys walk up towards this, the first thing you notice when you get close is an unpleasant musk coming from the air, and you see hundreds of cages in there. On the center, on the left and right, some drilled into the ceiling. And two Darrows stand by a large cauldron in front of a tent near the cave center. Both are talking while apparently also ignoring each other. And inside these hundreds of cages, you see a bunch of brown bears.
brown bears, like regular brown bears.
Like regular brown bears.
Okay, I want to talk to them. Yeah, I want to talk
Bears
to
or
them and
the
be like,
Darrow?
why are you in here? What's going on? Let me help you. Let's fucking get you out of here, because you know what? I love you guys.
The bears seem kind of crazy, and as you talk to them, one of them roars back to you, and it's like it's saying, "Hate the Durgar, kill the Durgar," and you're not really understand why it's acting so insane until two of the Darrow take out one of the bear cubs, and they hold it over a pot of boiling water, and one of them has a stick with a crude drawing of a Durgar on the end of it, and they hit it.
Hold on. No. Do not finish that sentence. Do not finish that sentence. We are not gonna kill me some baby bears on my watch.
So
That's not happening.
Can Glenlar just fire off 2 arrows from his fancy new bow into each of the Durgar's backs before they see him?
They're Darrow, but yes, you can.
Darrow, whatever.
Yeah.
There. Cool.
Also, I would like to thorn whip some mother too as well.
All right, go ahead and fire off an arrow and thorn whip, and anybody else would like to act in the surprise round?
Yeah, that's a 19.
All right.
With 9 piercing and 1 cold.
Glenlar, your arrow pierces right through the heart of one Darrow, killing it dead, just as Lars' javelin goes through the other, just as Smoke's firebolt and Dalkin's firebolt. All of a sudden, these Darrow are just completely incinerated. You guys go in there and you find that a lot of the cages are pretty empty, but you distinctly see 3 brown bears and 1 cub.
Every single cage that I find that has a bear in it, I'm opening it as I walk past to the.
I leave the cavern.
Darrow's had holding.
Okay.
I prepare myself for if bears attack.
I am not going.
Well, I'm not a Durgar, so I think I'll be all right. They
They
seem pretty upset about Durgar.
All right, as you open one of these cages, the bear is going to attack you. So go ahead and.
Can I?
It misses you, Enyo, but now you're fighting a bear.
Glenlar's gonna assist.
Before combat with these bears start, would anybody like to do anything?
I'm gonna eat a mushroom that lets me grow bigger.
Okay. Anybody else?
Nope.
Glenlar's just gonna move into position so that he's next to Enyo.
So this is just like a surprise round.
The bear attacks first.
Yeah, the bear attacked, and now you guys are.
But I get to do something before the initiative order.
You can, yes, because you are just watching as Enyo opens up this.
All right, I rage.
Okay.
To be fair, Lars should know that if an animal is involved, I'm gonna be like all for that animal.
True.
Okay,
And
everyone,
also smoke, by
roll
the
initiative.
Wait, where's my therapy?
Woo, 6. God, I'm
Right,
not gonna get to
Glenlar.
attack these bears this round.
Don't fail me now. That's a 10.
Lars, you get to go first, buddy. What would you like to do?
Is this the bear?
Yeah.
I attack the bear non-lethally,
Okay.
whilst also attacking recklessly
Okay.
with the Dawnbringer.
Lars is smart.
I'm
enough-
within my rights to do said thing. There you go. There's 3 attacks. Tell me what hits.
They all hit.
All right. So 23 non-lethal damage,
Okay.
and another 23 non-lethal damage.
All right, you knock this
And make-
bear unconscious completely.
Cool. Mission accomplished.
That was-
No
what
dead
about the
bears
other-
on my watch.
What about the other 2 bears?
They're still in their
cages.
cages. Yeah.
Good. Ah, good.
Glenlar's
I'm
gonna
gonna
look
put him in my poke. Oh wait, wrong game. Never mind.
Glenlar's gonna look at Enyo and be like, "Do you want to open these cages too, or do we want to leave them?"
I want to. Okay, you know what? Before we open any other cages, because clearly that was the wrong choice for me. Okay, let's talk to them first of all. So, I'm going to use my little speakles animals.
All right. The bears are still raging, saying that they hate all Durgar and want to kill Durgar. The baby bear cub is scared because it's lost its mother and it was taken from the surface.
Can we
And
just take the baby bear?
Hi.
he lets you know that every day the bears get tortured and taught to hate Durgar.
Yeah. Listen, little tiny bears. I get it. I got it. I got it. Let's go. We're not them. We're trying to get out. So, like, maybe calm down and not attack us, and we'll let you out, and then you can come with us.
The adult bears know nothing but rage and madness. The baby bear is willing to follow you.
I'll pick
Okay, baby bear, let's go.
The baby bear is
you're
about the size of Dalkin, maybe bigger.
That's
Right.
fine. Baby
He's not
bear,
fitting.
what would
He's
you
not
like
fitting
your
in your
name to be?
backpack.
Well, you can just follow.
Baby
He's
bear,
got
what
legs.
would you like your name to be? You can follow us. If you get tiny, Lars will carry you.
Do we have any of those mushrooms that
I-
make you smaller?
I'm carrying. I'm like what? Let's see. I'm 6'10", so like 12 something now. I'm like.
Oh yeah, he ate a mushroom and got big.
Oh yeah. The baby bear tells you that his name is Coda.
Hoda,
Love it.
Right.
I love it.
would you like
This is
to
Brother
join
Bear.
us in our adventure to get out of this hellhole that is
He-
called?
He agrees to help you guys. You know,
Baby bear?
as you guys are wandering down the tunnels, he's like, "Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to
Okay,
see."
baby bear, Hoda. Love you, Coda. Just one question. Is there anything that you would like to do before we leave?
Well, he would like if you guys set his fellow bears free, but he understands that they're currently mindless killing machines.
Yeah, we can't because we would have to knock them out before we left.
He understands.
I love you, Coda, and maybe we can figure out a way to set the cages so we can open them after we leave. Maybe?
You
I
cast.
don't know if that's possible.
I can try to cast sleep in them all.
Yeah, cast sleep, and then I'll just open the cage.
Listen,
And
I
then
can't-
whenever they wake up, they can just like walk out.
All
You
right.
can also cast sleep if one of them doesn't fall
All right,
asleep.
you guys can try to cast sleep.
Okay, do that.
All right.
Lillard's gonna let Tootsosa do it first.
Go ahead, Tootsosa.
Let's see. 2d8s. Second higher level. Level 3 sleep. 5d8. Additional. Okay, so that's what, 7d8?
Yeah.
You're doing it at third level, right?
Yep.
Then you're
8d8.
getting 9d8.
8d8.
Oh, 9. Yeah.
98.
9.
Then
Or more. That puts a single bear to sleep. So there's
Only one?
there's one bear left.
They have
Alright,
a
well,
decent amount of
I'll
health.
open one of the cages, but the other bear unfortunately must be left in the cage where it will probably die.
I
I
will
mean,
cub, so I'll do it again.
yeah,
Glenlar can do it too.
yeah. If all that only put one of them to sleep, Glenlar's not gonna be able to put one to sleep.
And you put the second one to sleep too, Tootsosa. So they're all asleep, and I'm assuming Enyo opens up their cages.
I do open all of the cages, and I take the baby bear cub as obviously one of my little Pokemon.
Oh, no,
friends.
no, I'm taking bear cubs.
No, you cannot
No.
have the no, you cannot have the bear. The bear's
She's-
already been mine.
Bear
She's
fight.
the druid. She
I
knows
am-
Bear
the-
fight. Bear fight.
I am
Mm.
the druid of
Let's-
this group. I
let's-
have all the
let's-
tiny little animal creatures.
Let's take a vote. All in favor of Enyo keeping the bear, say aye. Aye.
I haven't been here long enough to vote or care.
He said,
But,
aye.
All right, guys. That's gonna be the end of tonight's session. You guys did a lot of weird things. You got a baby
man.
bear.
Next week on D&D Judge Judy, who gets custody?
Yeah.
Bum bum.
You know what? I haven't killed the Darrow at all. The massacre hasn't happened, so my background is a lie. You made me a liar. I'm very upset about it.
You guys have until the end of our ending screen to donate that $100 to make Enyo eat a Carolina Reaper.
This little tiny.
She was gonna do that anyways.
Was she?
I will not do it if $100 is not involved. I mean, like, nah.
Whoa. Yeah.
To level up our characters twice more.
Yeah, and you guys get to level up to level 7.
And no, it's level 8. There were 2 donations of.
Level 8. That's awesome.
And we all get magic items.
Yep.
We're not gonna beg. We're not gonna beg for donations, but nothing
Nope.
would make me happier than watching Enyo after all the evil she's done
Yeah.
to other people for herself on screen.
I've literally been trying to goad them into giving me this the entire time.
She's gonna eat it. She's gonna eat it. She's gonna eat it anyways.
I really will eat it off camera by myself and die inside.
Well, what do you call it? We can have a ceremony. We can have an atonement ceremony. We can make her change her alignment.
You will never make me change
Ooh.
my alignment. I will be evil forever, good sir. Until Enyo dies, I will be
I
evil.
want to make you do
You know what? You guys clearly want me to eat it, so why don't you all donate $25, and then that'll equal 100, and I will eat it.
All right, guys, tonight was fun. We will see you next week on Turbo Nerds. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cheers.